laps out of that setup.
Welcome, race fans, here tonight as we are going to get ready to invade Michigan International Speedway tonight with Area 51. I'd like to say thank you for everybody tuning in here tonight. Hopefully everybody's having a great holiday, and we are going to get ready to battle the Irish Hills here at Michigan. It's a fun track, high-speed track. You're going to see a lot of action-packed racing. And we are going to also be accompanied here tonight by Zach Hall. How you doing tonight, Zach? You there? Oh, this coordinates. All right, give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's try that. It looks like we're having a little bit of technical problems. Heard Zach earlier, and now Zach's nothing on Zach's side. Unmute that mic button. Well, anyways, I'd like to say thank you to everybody tuning in out there. Let us know how your holidays is going, and if you're having a great vacation time and things like that. Just let us know. So we got some packed field out here tonight on Michigan International Speedway. We've got 18 minutes left to go here and practice right now, so we'll watch to see how these guys are going to roll around the track here and see how everything is going to handle for them here tonight. It looks like we're going to be late in the afternoon here. Right now, the track is looking pretty racy. Guys are putting down some fast laps. Anybody don't mind, don't forget to hit that share button. I was going to share it to the Iracing League page, and I hit the wrong button, started a watch party, so I can't share it to the league page, but if you can share it out there to everybody and your friends, I'd much appreciate it. And also let me know how everything sounds, how everything's looking, as we did a little bit of a upgrade here at Freaky Fast here to get ready for the 2020 season, which this is going to be the last Sunday of the 2019. So now we're heading into the 2020 season. But right now, Raymond got the fastest lap out there right now with 39.599. And now I do know with these cars here at this track, you can really run. I don't know how the cars are going to handle here tonight, everybody, as with the new tire model here at Michigan. This is actually the first race that we're going to be able to broadcast at Michigan with the new V7 tire model. So I'm not exactly sure how these things are going to handle on being cold. I'm assuming it's going to take about 2 to 3 laps, maybe 4, to get these tires up to temperature and get some grip underneath them before you see these guys starting to get really racy out there. Let's see if we can find some drivers out there right now. Got Ted out there running. So we bring him, watch him come around here. Sure, he's going to be able to hold this thing wide open right now. Oh, that's not a good screenshot. That needs adjusted. But what we'll do is we'll go inside, watch him roll around this track here. About 15 minutes left to go in practice here, so and you can hear him. He's not. Oh, look at him. He's working that wheel. Now I know these cars are going to be able to draft really. Oh, he hit the wall, but he's going to be able to draft very good here. You got a pack of these cars, you're going to be able to go at least 3 wide going into turn 3. Now, it's not recommended to do it, going in here to 1 and 2 due to, there is room to go 3 wide, but I'd recommend going 2 wide. You can really run that high line and get a launch off the corner. But we're going to be looking at these guys going through 1 and 2, probably around 180 to 100, roughly I'd say 180 to 185 would be roughly my guess is what they're going to be looking at here. As now we got Larry taking over the second place on the board right now. Let's see how many cars we got packing in here so far. 31 cars. 31 cars out there so far tonight. Decent field. I don't know if we can find somebody running on board here with Jack. As Larry now hops up on the board with the 39.472. Well, you can see that oh, wow, hang on to that, baby. That was a little dangerous.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, I think my mic broke. My other mic, so, yeah.
Wow.
I'm here.
I gotta adjust the volume now there, mister, because you went on a different mic.
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know what happened there. It was working fine for the race, so I don't know. I couldn't get to work there, so it's showing up in all my stuff, but it's just not working in Discord for some reason. So, unfortunate.
Well, it was working.
Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know what happened there in between. And now I was just sitting waiting, but yeah, glad to be here tonight. Sorry I couldn't say that earlier. Hi to everybody out there in the chat and watching. It's gonna be a really fantastic race to finish 2019 here, Robert. This is gonna be the last race we get to do in 2019, probably. So
yeah, and the last Sunday too. So
exactly. So
yep.
Big deal here for these guys. So this is gonna be awesome stuff here for Area 51. as always.
Yeah, I was watching some guys go around, and actually they had a practice server up earlier, and I was watching, who was I watching? Oh, Tom in the 99, and he was, looked really good for like maybe 5 to 7 laps, and then you get stuck in that draft, man, and it just, same old Michigan, it just plows you to the wall.
Wow, yeah. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how these guys fight here because we haven't seen too many races with this new tire model, and we've had some patches and changes to it, so I'm fresh here. We'll learn how the tire works together all tonight and see what kind of racing it can produce. So I'm thinking it's going to be some pretty wild racing because not much fall off, but I think the draft is a little bit less strong than we used to see, but we'll have to see. Like I said, I haven't done much racing with this car with the new tires, so we're all going to learn here, and this should be a heck of a race, that's for sure. Especially with this package here in Michigan, it always equates to, close racing and having to push each other down the straightaways and such. But we'll see. A long race here too tonight, so it's going to be tough. It's going to be grueling. It's going to go on for a while, so these guys got to get ready to buckle their seatbelts and hopefully survive to the end of this thing. Because I think it could be some pretty close back racing, but like I said, I've heard other things about this package lately, so we'll have to see. I mean, if it's what we've normally seen, it should be very, very interesting with the pack racing. But you never know. You know how these racing goes through ebbs and flows of styles. So
yeah,
we'll see what the style is here tonight at Michigan.
Well, that's going to be the question: style and patience. I'm
very
not
key.
sure. I'm assuming they got 3 fast repairs here tonight.
Yes, they do, Robert. Yes,
okay.
they do.
Okay, so you can use some of your patience and not use your patience, and I don't know, you got three cars you might be able to squeeze into another position. But again, I see this race coming down to, and if I remember recalls with this race is, it's how can I explain it? It's just patience, saving tires, because 5 to 7 laps into this run, these guys are going to be lifting. You're going to get a great run, entering the turns. You're going to get a great run, and the car's going to feel so great going through the middle of the turn, and then all of a sudden it's just going to plow, and you're going to get off the gas, and the guy behind you, if he's off the gas a little bit longer and gets a better exit run, he's going to run right into you. I mean, there's just nothing he's going to do. He's just going to plow into you, and that's where I see a lot of the yellows happening. Patience on exiting.
It definitely is, Robert. A lot of patience on exit. It's easy to get in some walls, and they're not forgiving either. A little bit of aero damage here. This is one of the worst tracks to get aero damage, so that's a no-no here. Keep your fenders clean, and try to stay out front.
Yeah, that's it. A little scrape, man, can really, really hurt you, too.
Yeah, I'm interested, too, also, Robert, to see how these lines work here, because Michigan, it's normally a track we see these guys running about the second groove through 1 and 2 because it's got a little more banking. And then in 3 and 4, you could be anywhere from the wall to the bottom. So I'm kind of interested to see where guys are going to run. I think most guys are going to run right on the seam there in 3 and 4, put their lefts on that first seam down there on the bottom, and they can hook that and then see how they get around these exits. But I want to see someone who ventures up to that wall. But I think we'll see some pretty late exits also into 1. So should be some varying lines, and monitor how that goes. But like I said, the most thing I'm interested in is how these tires are going to work on the long run, see how much fall off we have. Because I know it could be very minimal fall off tonight. So
yeah.
But we do have somewhat of a hotter track. It's 98 degrees right now.
Oh.
So yeah, and it is colder outside. I mean, 68's not cold, but still, it's definitely cooler for iRacing terms of heat, and it's mostly cloudy. So, and not much wind. So we only have a north wind. So the wind's not changing there for them because it's a constant. So yeah. That's interesting, but we do have the dynamic skies, so the clouds will change and the track will heat and go back and down and forth, and because it'll be 3:52, so it's almost 4 o'clock here. same
Yeah,
time.
and that's what I was going to say. You're get out of my brain.
Sorry.
Because I was looking at the time, and I was like, you said 98 degrees at almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm thinking, wow, it's a hot day here.
Right. Yeah. I mean, technically, that should be pretty slick out here. I mean, we'll see how these cars handle. But like you said, I think we'll mostly be looking at the car pushing. But
Yes.
we'll see though. You never know. This new tire model has greatly changed a lot of cars. I know a lot of cars that used to really plow and push, I would say, are on the freer side now. So, but I think with this package, though, it should definitely tend to be on the tighter side. But that's for us to find out as this race kicks off. But it's gonna be a heck of a race, and I'm just excited to see what changes has this tire model made and what the patches has done. So.
Yeah, this is the first time being at Michigan, so we really we know as much as the viewers know. You know what I mean?
Right.
And some of the viewers race iRacing, so maybe they can give us a hint, because this is the first time here, so I'm kind of just taking a wild guess on things right now.
Where did they race the last one that the Thursday night race that I couldn't unfortunately make?
Either you're talking about the Las Vegas one or the Talladega one. Which one?
I'm not sure. It may have been Las Vegas. I can't remember because I can't remember. I did one of them, I guess, and I missed one. But
the last one was at Talladega.
Oh, was it Talladega? Okay, so I did the Las Vegas one, I guess, or maybe I missed that one.
No, I think you did the Las Vegas and you missed the Talladega, because the Talladega, which brings up here, they're racing not just for racing here. They're finishing out the season with a winner of $30, like they did at the Christmas Bash one at Talladega. Right. So first place gets $30, second place gets $20, and third place gets $10 to finish out. So, yeah. I'm trying to remember who won the race.
The Talladega one, yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember who it was, and I do apologize. It's the holiday season. My brain forgets.
Yeah, lots on the brain.
Yeah. I'm sure he is in here. Okay, chat, let me know, so I don't want to go back and look at the video.
Yeah, somebody out there knows.
Yeah, I know somebody out there knows. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, we got. Oh, is Ken got the Scooby-Doo?
He does.
Oh yes, Ken. Scooby-Doo, where have you been? There it is.
Scooby-Doo.
Have to get. Let's see if we can get a shot here. Oh, I got to get a shot. We got to get a shot. Okay, there's about Cartoon Network. Yeah. Scooby-Doo. See if we can get a better one. Oh, there we go. Yeah, right. Got Scooby with his tongue hanging out, licking the air. He's going to have a mouthful of rubber by the time this race is done.
That's for sure. That tongue is going to be a little bit rubberized.
Rubberized? Oh, boy. So, how was your holiday there, Captain Crunch?
Oh, it was fantastic. As always, had the family around, and that's what's most important about. So had a great holidays, and I hope everybody else out there did too. Because it's not over yet. We do have 2 days left after today of 2019. Then we get our new year. So 2020 not too far around the corner, and we can all get back onto our normal set times of the year.
Yeah, I'm ready for the holidays to be over.
It's a long time. Once it starts kicking off with Thanksgiving, it's just like it's a whirlwind.
Yeah, and things slow down here, with everything, with racing and just broadcasting and leagues and everything. But we will be ramping up here very, very shortly.
I wonder if anybody got any sim racing gifts out there in the chat. Got anything sim racing related? Yeah.
I'm sure they did. If you did, again, in the chat, let us know what you got. I would love to hear, can't
I guess
see.
mine's
But,
kind of sim racing related. I did
well,
get a new processor, so
yeah, I mean,
yeah,
it has to do with sim racing.
yeah, definitely.
You're
So
going to be using it for sim racing and multiple other
yeah,
stuff. So,
yeah.
yeah. I know I had a good Christmas. The wife got me a new gaming headset that is, holy crap. That's all I can say.
Holy tamales.
Yeah, it's well worth it. If anybody's looking out there, racing and sound wise, it's amazing. It's amazing from cheap to expensive headsets. What makes a world of a difference, it really does.
Definitely. Good audio equipment and good headsets are always a plus.
Oh,
it's a luxury,
yeah,
that's for sure.
Yeah, it's amazing. I really didn't know until now. The difference.
Definitely.
We got let's see here. Let's give a quick shout out to our sponsor here tonight too. Here, Zach.
Okay, nice.
I do not have my notes up, but make sure anybody's looking for anything to do with iRacing. Go check out iPitting.com. This is normally Brian Johnson's segue here, but I will do the best that I can. But go to iPitting.com. If you're looking for stats outside of iRacing, go check out his stuff that he has over there. Man, maybe even Zach can help me with this because I haven't did the segue in a while. It's got team stuff. It's got Twitch integrated stuff.
Yeah.
It's got just stats for yourself. It keeps track of what you do. Like iRacing just started season 1 from 2019 into 2020. It has all them stats. It's got previous stats. It's got a little program you can download and run in the background and for your streaming that shows different kind of stats and temperature and you name it. I don't know.
Lots of things.
Yeah, it has
it's
lots
application. It can help you see your growth in iRacing or
yes,
what where you went wrong maybe or something. And it shows you a lot of things. That's for sure.
And I do know he's working on a lot of different stuff that is not brought out yet that he has shared with me, and the guy's just a genius. I don't understand how he does it, but the software, and it's not even anything you download, Zach. I mean, it's we're rolling into we're rolling into qualifying, but it's it's stuff that we don't talk about.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah. So go check out iPitting.com, and I'm sure I messed up his segue, and I apologize. But then, not least, I'll let Zach run with this one. They have took a break here for the 2019 because of the holiday, but Dirty Air podcast.
Yeah, for sure. As always, check out the Dirty Air Podcast, our Facebook, and that's at Dirty Air Podcast. We'll be kicking off our podcast back here in the new year, and we're thinking about it's probably gonna be pre-recorded and just premiere live, so that way we can, do our shows whenever it's available for time, because time sometimes is going live at a set time is difficult for some people, especially at the work obligations and stuff. So at the moment right now we'll be back, and we can't wait to get started back up with that in 2020, because 2019 was awesome, and any support anybody would like to give us, check us out on Twitter at Dirty Air Podcast and at Facebook at Dirty Air Podcast. And remember, we're always all our episodes from the previous year on iTunes, Spotify, and Google Play.
All right, that's our proud sponsors here tonight at Freaky Fast. But all right, well, Zach, let's see what they do here in qualifying, as we are now under the qualifying session with 3 minutes to go. They're going to get probably around roughly, I'd say a lap or two, maybe one lap?
Yeah, they're allowed 2 laps. So
yeah. Well, let's see. Does the first lap going to be fast enough, or do you run your second lap?
Second lap is going to be the money lap, I think.
You think so?
I think so. Especially with the way this new tire model is, the way you want to build heat up, the more heat you have, the more laps you do, the quicker it builds up, and then it starts to fall off. So I think the second lap will probably be your money lap, unless they're lifting. If they're having to lift a lot, then maybe the first lap will be. We'll have to monitor that right now. I believe Larry Stubblefield was fast in practice. His first lap was a 40:28. and that's nowhere near his practice speed, which was probably draft. But we'll see what the second lap is for him here.
Oh, yeah.
That'll be a key, I think, to look at here.
Well, we're seeing right now they're putting. It looks like the first lap, a lot of guys are putting down the foot. Whoa, never mind. We have Logan hop up there for 40.1. Oh, wow. Can he hit the 39.9s, you think? Oh, man, that's
Larry
fast.
Stubblefield only picked up 500s on the second lap, so it was the money lap.
Yeah,
but Duke Conrad with a 40.057, and I think Duke Conrad might have. He ran the top through his first lap because he ran a 40.94, so he gave up the first lap just to get the speed out of the second lap, and you see what it come back to equal to right there, and what a good lap for him there in the 8 machine.
That's fast.
Yeah, look, and that's by a good bit, Robert, because you got to think these guys are pretty much wide open. I mean, they are wide open. I'm pretty sure.
And that's what
changed.
That's what I was saying. I think the money lap was the first lap on cold tires yet. That's weird.
Yes, but I mean, as you see, like most people picked up. Most guys did pick up a couple tenths to the second lap. Just because you built the speed up with this lower horsepower engine, you're not coming to speed really here at Michigan till you're really in one, exiting out of 2 really on that first lap. So you're not really up to speed yet. So that's why you're seeing that. But pretty impressive stuff there. I think the smart decision is I see Dude just really gave up a lot of time on the first lap to bank it all on that second one, and it worked for him because he picked up close to 9 tenths, so almost a full second on his second lap.
Wow. And I'm not sure what he's doing now. He's just out there coasting.
He's just rolling around. Yeah. He's keeping the fluids in the car nice and warm.
Oh, yeah.
Keep the gear nice and warm to go faster.
He just wait. We're watching him now. He's just out there cruising. It looks like he's on a Sunday cruise.
Yeah, and right now we got even Raymond Rittenauer Raymond Rittenauer there in second place. So, and he's at a 40.114. So he's about he's more than a half a tenth off, but he's very close to being about a half a tenth off a Dude there. But then you got Levi there in the 15, who's pretty close to Raymond, Logan Helton there. All these guys really close in the ones. I mean, it's all the way 40.1 to 12th, Robert, all the way to Brandon Clark in the 85. So, Dude running the 40.0, that is impressive.
Big time impressive. Big time. All right. Well, let's wait for these guys to grid here, and then we'll pop up our starting grid here tonight. As these guys, like the title says, they're invading Michigan. Now, how many cars are we going to see go out of space?
Well, there's 32 of them, Robert. So I expect at least 3.
3? Is that the guess? I'm gonna go 4. I think we're gonna have 4 flying tonight. Yeah,
I wouldn't doubt it.
Well, they always tend to do it.
They're good at that, for sure. Like they definitely have mastered the Area 51 technology they're using. But I'm sure we'll see some spectacular happen. But I'm sure we'll always see some great racing too. It's always wild here, and you got Josh Culley, even past champion here, multiple time champion, starting 24th. As always, not qualifying, so he's got to see what he can do coming through the field here. And also, Kenton Worley didn't qualify, so he was a quick guy in practice there also. So
yeah, Gabe Butler didn't practice either. But we got the starting grid rolling down at the bottom, and normally this is Brian's segment too. So, but we'll just let the you don't want me to do the
I'll do it. I'll do the top 10.
All right, run through the top 10 as it's going.
Starting first tonight is Duke Conrad. Starting second on his outside will be the 87 car Raymond Rittenauer. Starting our second row will be Levi Cox in the 15 from third place. Starting on his outside will be Logan Helton 63 and fourth. Fifth, rounding out our top 5 will be James Ledford in the 48 machine. 6th is Donald Stewart in the 78. The 99, Tom P. Labar will round off 7th tonight. Next to him will be Charles Johnson in the 14 in the 8th position. And then our last row of our grid, freaky 10 here, or fast 10, I guess you could say, is Bud Steele in the 53 here in 9th position. And Corey Lane in the 10, he qualified 10th. So,
all right.
Congrats to the top 10 there. We'll qualify.
All right, well, I'm going to get ready to run. It's going to be a long race here tonight. They got 150 laps here tonight. So, like I said earlier in the pre-race, patience. So, we'll see how this all plays out here. It's going to get ready to get freaky nuts, but I do appreciate everybody. Oh, I'm sorry, Zach. I do appreciate everybody tuning in. Well, I have to say it before we end the year. Come on, man. Gonna have 19 freaky nuts. No, that didn't work out.
Robert, I actually do have a question. So it says 150 laps, and it says 2 hours and 25 minutes. Do you think that's possible to get this race in 2 hours and 25 minutes? Well, let's see if they find the time, too. They might not be finding laps here. They may be finding time with the cautions to get along. But we'll see here as they are around and through 3 and 4, and the base cars actually begin to pull off here. So we're going to go green. All
right. Well, we're getting ready to set sail here as we're waiting for that green flag to fly here for 150 laps here tonight with Area 51. Get ready, and green's out. Off we go, Zach, and let's see how this all, man. Big field, big draft.
That it is, Robert. Big field, that's for sure. And pretty clean, even restart up front for Duke Conrad Raymond right now on the outside there in the 87 machine. See if Logan Helton there on the bottom can work his way up. See, he's trying to, or that's actually, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen, that's Levi Cox there, the 15. I'm rusty. But look at these two, the 4 cars out front breaking away with the draft here, pushing each other. So, and look as they go into 3 to 4 hour, look at them in the wall. Oh, multiple of them. No, cold tires.
No, we got,
that's what we're going to see. No caution yet, Robert.
Oh, say,
it's just a big stack up. I think they saved it all.
Wow.
Car in the grass, though, I think he's fine. But yeah, man, wow. So right now,
I know Charles Johnson, I seen, got up into the wall. Who else got into the wall?
There was at least 3 other ones, for sure. I think that was the cold tires too, Robert. This is the first time they've been up to speed, and just no grip in them tires, and the car just went straight as they spread it out there. And I believe there's 13 cars here, or 12 cars that have broken away due to that. And then you got Donald Sandusky here in the 19, who's really a lone man there, and then Robert Richards leading the other pack, as we're way spread out now because of this. But up front, wow, look at Levi Cox there putting the move on Duke Conrad to the outside, coming off a 2 there, Robert, in that 15 machine. He's going to get the push. I believe that is from Tom People-Bar there, I believe, the 99.
And like I said, I was watching him early in his stream, and in practice, when they had the practice server up, he was P5. So yeah, he was showing speed all through practice, and now he's showing speed in the race here tonight.
That's for sure, as you can see.
Well, it looks like we got 2 packs now here, Zach. Got a front pack.
The front pack, a second pack, and a third pack, and yeah, we got 3 packs actually, Robert.
Oh.
We got a breakaway for the first 12 guys here. Then we got another breakaway for the from 13th all the way to, I believe, 21st, and then from 22nd to 31st. So we have 10 car breakaways pretty much, but up front it's getting dicey.
Ooh, are we looking 3
wide?
wide?
In the 3 and 4, or 1 and 2, I mean.
Okay, I was gonna say, I said earlier in the pre-race, I don't recommend going 3 wide in 1.
Yeah, that's never. Oh, Bud Steele to the wall down the back straight.
Oh no!
For the 01, go for a ride at 24, Everett Lane.
Oh.
Oh man, unfortunately, and nobody else is gonna get hit too here. Luckily, as it was pretty spread out. But Bud still there was involved in that mostly. Let's just see what happened to him. Going on the back straightaway.
Let's go back on the replay and see if we can see. But oh, he caught the wall. He caught the wall, and unfortunately, no one else had nowhere to go there, Zach. That little piece that sticks out on the wall, it just clipped him a little bit, and that was it.
Yeah, look, he just grabbed the wall over with the right side, tried to get off of it, and then that was the end of it for Bud. So a few guys got hurt by that. Mostly the 24 there, and also who else was it? Fortunately, I didn't. The 24 of Everett Lane, and sorry about that. I'm kind of trying to think who it was now.
I'm not sure. The 20, Bud, Everett Lane.
Yeah, Bud, Everett Lane, and one other car.
I'm not sure.
Yes.
Well, anyways.
Yeah.
Anyways, caution's out. We're a rookie. We've been taking breaks and eating too much drinking too much eggnog. I don't drink eggnog, so I don't know.
Nah, I'm not an eggnog fan. It's on me.
I know at Talladega we were talking about eggnog, and somebody in the chat said, "Well, just mix it with stuff." I'm like, still, nope, not my taste.
I'm good. Yeah.
Well, these guys that got involved in that first incident there at the start, that's going to help them out. It's going to put everybody right back where basically it started the race.
Yeah, put him back in the pack, and now I know who it was. Brian Kaufman in the 01.
Oh, okay.
I've just seen his car, and I noticed. I was like, yep.
Why am I thinking Brian Kaufman is the one that won the Talladega race?
It's very possible. He's very talented, that's for sure. So.
Oh, that's going to drive me nuts. I'm going to have to go back. Zach, go back and look at our logs, please. I can't remember. Oh my God, it's going to drive me nuts. I know it was a crazy finish. That I do know.
Area 51.
Yeah, no surprise, right?
Right. So let's see, actually. They did come down pit road. Did they just take two? Looks like dude took left sides.
Mm-hmm.
Did Raymond take left sides?
Yes.
Raymond took right sides.
Oh, okay. I know he took two tires.
Both two tires, but opposite ends of the spectrum here. So we'll see. I think they'll be fine this early in the race, but I guess this is the perfect time to try it, right? So see how those guys manage the two tires here.
Well, 8 laps on the tires.
Did Josh Coley also take two tires? Because he was about 10th place, I believe.
Yes, he
coming
did.
into pit. Okay, so Coley did too. Get him some early track position here in that 33.
And then Tom, Larry, Charles, Donald, they all took 4, and then the other Donald. Okay, we got 2 Donalds. Donald and Donald, but the other Donald took in the 19 took 2 tires. Gabe took 2 tires, which helped him with track position, and then everybody else in the back down through took 4 tires. So.
Yep. Interesting. Let's see how that plays out here on this restart for sure, because this new tire model, the cold tires, maybe the hot tires will help them there for a little bit that they have still on. So,
okay, see. All right. Frank on Facebook told last week or when we did Talladega to mix the eggnog. That's right. He just left me there in chat. You're right, Frank. I knew somebody told me, yeah, just mix it, and I was like, yeah, no, I don't think so. Yeah, I'm good. I don't know about you, but I'm good.
Look at some big movers here. Gail Brooks, 27th to 10th. Of course, Josh Coley, 24th to 4th. Larry Yingling, 15th to 6th. So, big movers here. And I think they're about to get double fouled up here. Yes, it was. The lights on the pace car will go out as we'll get the restart going here and back to some racing action as we got a long race and see how these guys can fare because the fast repairs will go away quick if we get some quick cautions here.
Yep.
There may be 3 of them, but they can go away very, very fast. So you want to keep those in your pocket for sure.
Well, to answer your question too, Zach, you were saying about time-wise. My data has shown that this race should be over within an hour and 34 minutes.
Really?
That's what my data's showing on my my time screen.
That's interesting.
I don't
90
know.
90 minutes for 150 laps. When the lap times are 40-second laps. So
yeah, I don't.
That's just the math in my, and I guess that's close to what it should be. But the big thing is, it takes a minute and 43 to get around for caution. So that's what the guys will be fighting there for that. But it should be close. We'll see.
Yep. All right. Well, the pace car is going to be ducking in here again as we're going to get ready for that restart as dude is ready to take off with Raymond on the outside of him, and off we go with Levi and Josh up in the front, top 4. Send it down into turn 1.
See how these 2 tires fare here, Robert. Off in the one looks all right now. Only thing I had a question about the 2 tires is you're not really going to get away from everybody that has the 4 tires due to the fact that it's just a pack race here right now. So maybe they just want the track position to be out front, but I think you can get the track position back with 4 tires. So
yeah,
we'll see.
I think clean air is going to be better than anything.
Look at this first lap. Everybody spreads out so much on these cold tires. That is amazing to watch.
The draft I still think the draft is strong here, Zach.
It looks very, very strong still.
Yeah, it does. But again, we'll see. Oh, we have the 19 and Charles almost door slam each other.
Very, very close. And they're going to slam. They're coming off a 2. That's a big wreck.
Yellow.
Oh.
And that was 3 wide coming off a 2 there.
And now we have somebody. Oh wait, we have cars all over the place.
That was Logan Helton on the bottom there that got into the 14 of Charles Johnson.
Yeah, Charles is. Let's go back on the replay here and see if we can see. Gotta go back a little bit more. Well, we did see the 19 and the 14 get almost into each other. And then, the 63, and he pushed the 14 up and... okay. Mark up 1. 14 went up over. He was trying to leave the track. He was up. Man, he went for a ride. I don't know if we can go into the cockpit with him or... here we go. Try with this. Here. Into the wall. And just watch this. Up, over, up. He's on top of cars. Oh, my goodness. Huge one. Huge.
Yeah, very much so.
Well, yeah. Wow. I don't even know how many cars were involved into that one, Zach.
That was a doozy of a wreck right there. That's the thing in Michigan, though. They're so, stuck together like that, so it's tough to get away from each other when you wreck.
Oh, like I said, patience is a virtue. I'm sorry, I gotta call it the way I see it, and they gotta calm down. You gotta let this all play itself out, and I don't know. Too wide is just it's scary right now with these tires. No one knows how these tires are gonna handle and how they're gonna react.
Yeah, that was just a case of hard racing there between the guys, and the bottom is so flat. I think Logan Helton on the colder tires just couldn't hold the bottom there. Maybe he didn't know they were 3 wide and he thought he had a little more room to come up. It's tough racing when you're that close together. And like you said, early in the race, though, so guys do need to take a step back and probably say, all right,
Well,
If I want to be there at the end, you know, let's
that
get there.
it also could come down to, Zach, that the brain and the when you're in a car, I guess the best way I try to explain, I'm going to try to explain, and this is just coming from my head to the viewers. You know, when you're in a car and you're going down on, especially these tires, or even, you know, from my brain, remembering the car feels so good when you go into the
Right.
turn. You don't, your brain and the tires, I guess, are not synced, I guess is what I'm trying to say, where you're going in and it's like, you turn, you're like, oh man, it feels so good, and all of a sudden slides, and even before you know it, you're not even purposely trying it, all of a sudden, boom, there's a car, and it's like, oh,
Right.
sorry dude, didn't even realize I was even that close. You know,
That's definitely exactly how it all plays out sometimes.
well, and again, it goes back to the running on fresh tires. The car feels so good. I don't know how to explain that unless you're behind the wheel and you play iRacing. It's hard to explain to people out there what I'm talking about, because the car feels so good and you feel the grip, and then all of a sudden, bam, it's like bipolar, and all of a sudden
Yeah, if you abuse the grip, it'll come back at you.
yeah,
That's
you
for sure.
abuse, good saying, abuse the grip will abuse you.
Yeah,
I mean, more or
it
less. I
will.
mean, you know,
You feel you can get greedy. That is the thing about grip
I know I
with new
do.
tires. Yeah, it's a trait that you take out of yourself just due to the fact that it kills the tires when you get greedy with it, and it's better to be gentle with them and act as though that the tires were part of yourself. So
Have you did a lot of racing with the V7 tires, except for the K&N cars?
I've done K&N cars, and
That's about
it's
it.
definitely yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay.
K&N mostly, and I mean I've done well in them, so I guess that's good for me. But it's definitely different. I like the feel of the new tire. I think the new tire has a good feel, but I would like a little more fall off maybe.
Okay.
But that's something iRacing is going to continue to work on. So
Yeah.
pace cars in though. See how these guys work on their fall off.
That's right. Well, Levi's now going to lead them here to the line with Dude on the outside as we go back green, and let's see how this all plays out again, Zach.
Yeah, that's for sure.
14 laps into it.
That it is, and side by side dead even for the front four. And then you got Logan Helton there. Or, not Logan Helton, sorry about that. That's Donald Sandusky. Ooh, he got loose off of two. He's going to look to the inside of Raven Rittenauer. Oh, a little touch to Josh Coley's door. This is where the cold tires come in. Let's see how these guys make it through. And a heat cycle pair. Josh Coley is suffering on them two up top. Tom Pilabar's going to go under him for 3 wide.
And then we got Dude going to try to take over the lead down at the bottom. He's got a run on that 15.
Oh, the door touch, yeah.
Well, that's one way to pass.
Yeah. Excuse me, pardon me, I'm coming through. And makes a great drive through the center, but look at the crossover from Levi. What a crossover there.
Watch Brandon Clark, Zach. He just went through 1 and 2, 3. Watch, he was on the low. He went to the middle, and now he's gonna try. Oh no!
No contact there between him and the 19 of Donald.
Oh man, that 85 is on a mission.
He went from 9th to 5th. Robert,
Look at him! Look at him!
3 wide.
Look at him! I'm telling you, watch him. He is.
That's a too.
Oh,
a little too much.
Oh man, Josh was like.
Josh. Oh yeah.
He backed out. He was like, oh man.
Yeah.
He got out of it.
And you see what that does down the field? It's all stacked up back here 3 wide, but Duke Conrad Levi is still going at it up front. 3 wide from Tom Pilabar and Larry Stubblefield in the 82, the 7 of Jack Walls up here. You got the 12 Robert Richards now working his way into the picture. But Josh Coley was the huge loser out of all of that there. He kind of got used up by the 85 there, and I'm sure the 85 there of Brandon Clark. So I'm sure Coley might remember that later. We'll have to see how that works out.
Well, we're starting. We'll see if we can get all spread out here. But I want to keep a close eye on meaning Brandon in the 85, is he abusing them tires? You know, you can go full board for the next 5 to 7 laps, like I said earlier, everybody. The question is we'll see if the fall off, what kind of fall off is it going to be? Can he hold his ground after 10 laps, or do we see him starting to fall back? Is going to be the question. I don't know until we see it here, but
we'll see the tire fall off. You never know; it could not be too much here today, because up front they are battling hard. Do kind of almost to the side of Levi there on the exit of 2, hard racing up front. Levi's going to take the lead off of 2.
Hey, Paul, thank you. Happy holidays to you too, man. Hopefully you had great holidays with your loved ones, and we do appreciate you tuning in out there on the Facebook side, bud. But yeah, back to the race here, Zach, man. Watching it 4 wide, well, not 4 wide, 2x2, 4 cars.
Yeah.
Well, never mind. See, I got shut up. Now we got the 86 involved into it, and now becomes 85.
And the 19th, Laszlo. It's the draft. It's pulling everybody right back. And Josh Cully's made a move back to 9th. He's on the back of Tom Bar here. So watch this. This is just who can navigate the draft the best. And the dirty year also.
Do we have a race that's going to be a slinky?
Yeah, I think so. I think this is going to be a race where you're not going to be able to get away. It's going to take I think it's going to have to be a full fuel run for someone to get away, and I don't think they will, though. I think it'll be a pack of cars that get away, maybe. As you see, hard racing here. Brandon Clark, he's got the inside here. Under him is Donaldson Dusky, 19. Clark cuts him off there in the 85 here to get in front, clear him. He's got Tom Bar on his outside, who's on the back of Kyle Hess in the 86. There is Josh Coley exiting. You also got Robert Richards coming to the picture. It's like a conveyor belt around the top of drafting.
Yeah, I'm trying to watch everything. We got battling all over the track.
Yeah, this is putting on a great show here. Actually, this build right here, this version of what we got is really impressive.
And this is the longest run we have too of the race here, everybody. We're now 15 laps into the run, so
definitely. Josh Coley back beside Brandon Clark, who we had a little bit of an issue with there, getting into that one time.
Oh, 3 wide back there with the 7, 19.
Yeah, the 7 Jack Walls, 19 Donaldson Dusky, and also I believe that's
Robert. Yeah, it's Robert Richardson in the 12.
Yeah.
I have to look at this, Zach, and I know people have seen it with other broadcasting, but looking at the 01, the new paint scheme, he's got that metal cobalt. Very, very. Let's see if we can get it.
Yeah.
Give me a second.
The mat is very nice with the chrome on it, so. Yeah, remember Brian Coughlin was caught up in a wreck. He's back up to the 2nd position here, fighting with the leaders. So 01 showing a lot of pace here early in this race. We got some hard battling going back here. With that around Jack Walls, Corey Lane. Also the 12 Robert Richards, still hard battling going on for around 10. Josh Coley worked his way back into the 7th position here. Trying to go for, I believe that would be 6th, or no, it'd be 5th. He's fighting on the inside of Kyle Hess there. Tom Bar actually dropped back a few positions last lap.
Well,
hard racing here though up front.
Hard racing, but it looks like we're
clean.
Starting to look clean, but we're also looking like a green flag run here too, as it looks like everybody's starting to settle down, I guess. I don't want to open my mouth too much.
get the open. Well, it is the beginning of the race. You're sitting on grid. You get amped up. You're sitting there waiting to go. You want to race. You want to have fun. That's the most thing. One of these guys, I'm sure most guys are just looking to have fun. And riding around is not fun sometimes, but you can race and be smart at the same time. So I think that's what these guys have done, and they've, making smart moves. Going for the lead here this early is just trading the lead back and forth. It's not about holding somebody off. You're not going to hold off anybody in this package at this point in the run. They're going to get the draft and push you out, and then they're going to make the move. As you can see, these guys are all trying to. It's Ray Rittenauer now at the 2nd. Brandon Clark there in the 85. He's trying to work under Brandon or Brian Kaufman in the 01. So you see, it's just back and forth yo-yo of these guys that are gonna be fighting.
Yeah, I call it Slinky, but we can call it yo-yo or ho-ho. We just had ho-ho.
We just had ho-ho.
Yeah, we just had the ho-ho do the yo-yo.
Hopefully, hopefully nobody has Rudolph out here. Or they hope to be Rudolph so they can lead the field, I guess, technically.
Yeah, well, now we got the 33 and 85 and lead. Wow,
Going
look
back
at Josh.
33 is going to throw a slider, but it looks he's going to slide up to the middle. It's going to, if he can clear the 85, he does through Kyle Hess at least. That helps, and he'll get a little bit of a draft here behind.
It's looking like Brandon's starting to struggle. You know,
yeah, I thought he was going to too, Robert, but he seemed to hold on pretty decent here. He's still fighting on the bottom, and we'll see if he can get by Kyle Hess here to put himself up to that 6th position. But up front, Levi's starting to put a little gap here with him and Raymond here. They've got a little breathing room on the 8 of Duke Conrad. Maybe the 2 tires are starting to show up them right sides. They're not feeling as happy now. They just changed some lefts.
Well, I do want to give a shout out to Anthony James out there on Facebook. He says, Zach, he's watching from Northwest Indiana. I'm not sure what the 219 means, but hey, welcome. I do appreciate it.
Code.
It's okay, maybe. I don't know.
I
don't know. It just says Northwest Indiana 219. I don't know what the 219 stands for, but all right.
I guess it's the area code. I don't know.
Maybe he can let us know what 219 means, because I don't know what 219 means. But welcome to the stream. Welcome, to Freaky Fast here, watching Area 51 do their. Oh, what is the title of the race again?
Christmas Bash, right? Wasn't it?
No, it's Invasion. It's Invasion. It's Area 51 2019 Invasion at Michigan Speedway. The cup
so they invaded the Michigan Speedway.
They invaded it,
right now. Into the wall off the 2.
We'll go here.
Heavy right side damage there on, I believe, on the nose of that machine. See if I can see it from it. Yeah, heavy right side. That's going to hurt, I think, Raymond. He's going to need to get in this draft and just hold on.
See if we can go into the cockpit. And, oh, yeah, huge right side damage. But now the question is let's see if it does anything to bring up the stat. He's still running 100 and... I think he's gonna struggle, Zach, going through the turns though. You would think he would struggle going. We'll see here in the draft. He's getting up to 180, 182, 184, 185. Yeah. You know what? He's struggling more into the turns than anything, trying to keep that speed up.
On that nose.
Yeah. But he's hanging on there. He's got Josh Cawley right up here in front of him. Well, he did. Now he's got the 85 in front of him. And now he goes way up the track. Woo, hang on to it there, Raymond.
Levi's starting to put a gap here, Robert. He's got the biggest lead we've seen for sure so far. Of about 7/10 here, so see if these guys can formulate something to maybe run this 15 down. He's looking very, very strong out front.
I think this is the first race we called with the 15, ain't it?
I have not seen Levi Cox's name before so far. And we're going too wide back here. I think Brian Kaufman's going to try to make a pass on Duke Conrad, and he's going to have to help Kyle Hess there in the 86. So he does get by. I believe both of them maybe do.
We got to wait. We got a battle. Let's go to the back of the field, too, here. We can't forget these guys in the back here. We have Charles back here running 26th. 4 seconds behind. That's not too far back, though. Being 26th really position.
Yeah, exactly. That's definitely interesting. All the way back to 27th, we have 4.5 seconds.
It sounds far, but it's not far.
That's not far enough. It's still it's not out of the race, that's for sure. And you see, I think a lot of these guys are just riding, Robert. So trying to survive. They know this race is a long race. But, we're only 30. We completed 32 laps in this race so far of 150. We're far from the completion of this thing. So we're not even halfway to halfway. We're not even a quarter way there. So these guys, I think a lot of these guys are just settling in back here and riding. Just seems like riding in a line is pretty smart to me.
Let's see here. Anthony says on Facebook, Dyer, Indiana, 25 miles from Chicago, Illinois. Oh, okay.
Awesome.
Oh, well, that's awesome, man. It's awesome. Who's your driver out there you're rooting for? It'd be nice to see. I don't know if you got a fan. Yeah, you got him. Huh? What about Bud? Bud's good.
Bud, he's up to 4th here, Robert. After that incident he had earlier, he had to come from way back. Bud looking stronger than this thing. Duke Conrad's starting to actually fall back a little bit. Our pole setter. So Robert Richards goes by. Brandon Clark. Josh Coley even struggling a little bit here. I think them 2 tires. Those are guys that took 2.
I think he's got left front damage though too from the 85, Zach.
Did he?
I think. Let's go in the cockpit.
He does have some left front damage, and that is going to kill you at this track.
Yeah, I think when they were battling, when the 85 was coming up through the field as a madman, he clipped the 33.
Yeah, and he's struggling right now. He's dropping way. Not normal to see him drop back on long runs, so interesting to see here. But up front, still Levi Cox. I think Brian Kaufman and Kyle Hess have worked together a little bit to kind of break into that lead a little bit. And I think Bud Steele is just as quick too. So it's not over for Levi yet. And Logan Helton working his way back up to the 63 also.
Well, this is shocking. 30 laps into the race. Okay, never mind. I'm looking at the wrong stat. I was like, wait, 30 laps into the race and they're still running their 39.8s? I was like, holy mackerel. But no, they're running, because I was looking at Brian Kaufman's speed, because he has, Josh now has the fastest lap, but I was trying to see the difference in speed.
The fall off,
yeah, and that's what I was trying to look at.
At the beginning of this run here, Levi ran himself a fast lap of a 39.97. He's down to 40.99, so about a second of fall. So we are starting to see fall off, and it's actually came in a boatload for Levi here in the last 2 laps. Is Brian Kaufman on the back bumper, and so is Kyle Hess. So
he's going to take the lead. Brian's going to take the lead.
Yeah, running 40.99 to 40.67, so that's 0.3 of a difference. Yeah, Levi's starting to struggle right here a little bit in this part of the run, and we got guys pitting, so really that's not a bad time to start struggling. When you're hitting your fuel window, because another thing, these guys run 70% fuel, so they're not going to be able to go too far with these cars.
Is it 70 or 75?
It's 70.
70, okay. Well, they got to be soon pitting. I know I've seen the 86 go ducking in there with Kyle Hess.
Yeah, he was the first of the top contenders here.
Doesn't look like anybody else is coming in the pit though. No. Ooh, did he pit too early? Or is that about the one the pit window's going to open up? I think he pitted too early. Oh, now we got some guys coming in.
Other guys
Never mind.
Coley, Duke Conrad, all those guys are just coming out pits.
Rob's coming down.
Yep.
Yeah, so pit window is opening up here now. About 30 laps into the run is where we're looking at pit windows. So.
Well, and that's also with the first pit stop coming at around. They had 2 pits. I guess. Well, they stayed out there. So I guess first pit stop was around lap 7. So I imagine they can make it in the 20s, somewhere in the 20s, because they had another caution. So here it comes down the leaders, actually.
Yeah, here comes the leaders.
Brandon Clark right there with the leaders too. So he did a good job in this pit sequence to get right here with the 15, the 01 Brian Kaufman. I believe Jack Walls has stayed out too. Looks like we've had a good bit of guys stay out, maybe stretching the fuel here.
Did you see the pit stop? Did you watch the pit stop, Zach? Did you see? Watch the cars bounce. The bunny has not left racing yet. I'm sorry. I laughed at Talladega about it, and it's doing it here. They just jump up and jump down. I'm sorry. I don't know. My sense of humor, I guess. Oh boy.
I'm trying to figure out who would come out with the lead here, because we still have yet to have, I believe, Kyle Hess will be our leader. So he's in 18th right now. About a second leader, but still. That would be our leader once this all cycles through. So Jack Walls and the rest of these guys all the way to 17th are stretching it.
And Corey has not pitted. He's 28 lap. Okay, let's see here. He is 28 laps on his tires. Wait, no. Corey is 38 laps on his tires. How far can you go?
Yeah.
About 40 laps?
Well, he probably didn't change time. I mean, I guess he changed.
No.
We're going to see, Robert.
His last pit stop, Zach, he pitted one time so far in this race, and he took 2 tires. He had a 5.5 pit stop. He is now 38 laps on his tires and fuel run. I don't recommend staying. Here he comes. It's about
Jack Walls is still out. Gale Brooks also, I believe. Yeah, Gale Brooks.
Well, the longest guy that stayed on the fuel run though was Corey Lane there in the 10th, 38 laps. So you're guaranteed around 38 laps.
Oh, did Jack Walls and these other guys pitted under the other caution, didn't they? Too?
Yeah. But
so they have, yeah, smart move by these guys.
So Corey just did 38 laps on his fuel. So and Walls is 31 laps on his run. So he's still got a good 5 laps to go, 7 laps to go. So maybe he's banking on a yellow. But again, the tire fall off difference, Zach. I don't think you want to stay out this long. It's going to hurt you in the long run unless we get a yellow. Then it doesn't matter.
If they do one last pit stop, that's the thing, Robert. If they can hit a certain number they need to hit, do one less stop.
Yeah,
That's the way game plan right there, because they're 30-something seconds ahead of the first car, 34 seconds ahead.
True.
So.
True.
And really not, they're running a second slower, but sometimes we used to see sometimes up to 2 seconds, slower. So fall off is not too drastic, So.
Well, it's the second fall off from So.
Gale Brooks there too. He just passed Jack Walls. So I think some of these guys might be saving some fuel. Well, Michael Douglas comes down, James Leffler comes down, Dwight Plesh comes down. And so that leaves Gale Brooks and Jack Walls, the only guys out there in the booth. They're encountering guys with new tires. And,
hang on, baby.
Yeah. I think that was James Brooks there.
Oh,
yeah. Oh, no. They got to slow down a bit here. And he's trying to get down.
Walls is trying to get down the pit road, but
looks. The guys with new tires right behind him.
Like you said, the 76 there ran right into the back of him. Now he's got front end damage, which is going to hurt his aerodynamics now in that car, unfortunately. Don't look too bad. I know I see it.
It looks pretty fine to me. Gale Brooks though continued another lap there, Robert. So he's the last guy.
Oh, the 19's getting all out of whack. A 71.
Here comes 71.
Yeah, I was just ready to say, 71 hasn't pitted yet, Zach, but as I was saying that, here he comes.
Yep. He stretched all the way to lap 46. Interesting.
Here comes Dwight in the 44. He's coming down, and he misses pit. Oh, he missed his pit stop. Now he has to back up. so. All pit stops should cycle around the Levi now, but
yeah, he's got it there and past Bud Steele right here on the bottom. He's on the inside of Bud Steele, but fighting back on the outside.
Yeah, Bud says, "Oh, I
Kyle
don't think
there
so."
Also.
And it looks like Bud is gonna pull to the lead, and he does. And it doesn't look like passing on the low line is recommended right now in this.
Yeah, it's tough probably to make the pass on the bottom unless you have a clearly a nose ahead entering the corner. It's really tough.
That or tire wise. Other than that, it looks like the high line is keep the momentum up, keep the RPMs up.
Definitely is, Robert. Definitely is. That's the goal. Look at this racing. Wow, this is a great race between these four right here, and then you even got Slayer right there in the 82 Stubblefield.
Oh, it looks like we lost the 66 of Mike Morris. He's fallen down. James Redford, the 48. He took it behind the wall.
Oh, he's on the track.
The 48?
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
He wasn't on my scoring.
Diego Vasquez is the only car I have.
That's not out in the race?
Tire.
Okay. I guess Larry's blinking in and out. Oh, yeah, there he is. He's having some internet problems, it looks like, unfortunately. Okay.
Levi Cox and Bud still battling for the lead. Here's a quick lap 49.
Well, it looks like Levi got up on the high side, so now that should help him eventually here take that lead. And man, Bud is strong right now up there.
Yeah, he's doing a great job on the bottom. He was really strong at the end of that run last time too, so this gave him track position to run with these guys. So let's see what Bud can do here in the long run. Bud might be looking for a nice old victory here tonight.
Oh, he would love that.
That'd be a great win, I think. But Levi, Brian, Kyle, and Larry, they want something to say about that.
Well, we got a five-way battle right now going on.
Yeah, and then the closest two to them is got Josh Coley, Kim Worley, Duke Conrad.
Oh, never mind. Hang on.
Oh no, Bud Steele.
Bud's going around. Oh, stop. Oh. And the 86 of Kyle Hess was involved.
Yeah, he got turned a little by the 01 there. I think that was some weird net code. I think there between the. Wow.
If you actually go back and watch.
Actually, he almost could have wrecked him there if that net code didn't happen.
Well, I don't know, Zach. It looked like the 01 got into the 86 and sent the 86 up the track.
Oh, no, I see that. I was just talking about the incident between the 15 and the 53.
Oh, okay.
Because that's kind of like what kicked it off right there and got the 53 wide. I think the 01 thought the 53 was going to bounce off the wall, so he made that reaction to go lower, and I think that's why I don't know if he didn't see the 86 down there when he made that reaction, but I think that's what all led to that, you know what I'm saying? So, but that could have been very disastrously for Levi Cox there, but he actually come out of that pretty decently. So, but Brian Kaufman, a lot of left front damage. He'll probably have to use a fast repair to get that thing worked on. A lot.
Yeah, well, his whole left side is crumpled, back end, side. You can see the number.
Really not hurt at all, really. Rear end, really, the right rear is just the only thing hurt on him. Kyle Hess, he has no rear end. Front end looks fine though. There's Brian Kaufman, or no, Levi Cox. I was gonna say. I think Brian Kaufman had that same pink skin as Levi there for a while, so it's very confusing. But Levi Cox leading us down pit road in the 15 machine. This resets everything. Ooh, what happened to you and Josh Coley? Oh no, he's good there, man. He just had an early pit stall. Yeah, this is gonna get interesting. Everybody gets to re-rack them now. You're at lap 52. It looks like.
I do apologize. I'm
Nope.
looking at something.
You get Raymond Rittenauer actually won the race off pit road there in an 87 machine.
Alright.
Yeah. Actually, got my camera better too.
Okay, alright, yes. Alright, go up here to Raymond. But you know what, Zach? We are 53 laps of this 150 lap race here at Area 51. So I think we need to run to a commercial break so we can wet our whistles like we always say up here at
That sounds like a wonderful idea. My whistle's getting kind of dry.
Alright, let me see if I can blow my whistle.
I can't do it.
My whistle's not working.
That's never a good thing here when you're trying to commentate. So.
All right. Well, we'll be right back in about a minute after this quick word from Iracing.
Truex in the outside contact, mate. 56 slides it at a 4. Who's gonna be at the stripe? Dead even. Give it to Ryan Truex. Truex is your winner over Tandy.
All right, we're back after that quick word from Iracing. Do appreciate everybody tuning in out there on the YouTube and Facebook side of things. But all right, well, got 55 laps completed of 155, like I said, here at Area 51. We do here appreciate you tuning in and watching the race here with us here at Freaky Fast, and I'm sure the drivers do appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that follow button, like button, thumbs up button, and hit that share button and show your family and friends your favorite driver or what you like to do on your spare time. I'm sure you're hopefully a driver of iRacing. If you're not, we do appreciate you supporting the channel and supporting the league. But all right, Zach, well, we're back to one to go here with Raymond now gonna take over the lead here over Levi, one of the top contenders here tonight's race so far in that 15 there of Levi Cox. And then we got see here, we got Brian Kaufman, we got Larry up in the front, we got Dude moved his way back up into the top 6. We got Ken Worley that we have not talked much about in that 11. He is now in the top 10. Everett. Thank you. It's tongue twisted myself as I was talking. Is gonna be in 8th, and then we got Walls in the 7, and then we got Logan. It's gonna round out your top 10 as we go back green, and Raymond's gonna send them back down into turn 1. We'll ride along with Raymond here as he takes it down into turn 1 here. Zach side by side, 2x2, all the way back to the field.
Yeah, it's gonna actually get it clear. Levi, it's one of the first times we've seen somebody do that on a restart. Levi's gonna take the. Oh no, big wreck. That is that's what we call a parking lot.
Oh. Junkyard. Oh, and they're still wrecking. And there's still. Oh man, we got cars all over the place, Zach. I don't even know where to go. Oh no. Let's go back on the replay. Wow. Carnage all over. Let's go. Oh, watch this, everybody. Josh Carter, Ken Woolley, dude. The whole field.
Yeah, I think that's unfortunate there.
Whew. Wow.
That's an unfortunate mistake there from Levi. He went to go try to make a really late exit pass on the outside of Raymond. Got up in that gray when he got out there and just had no turn. And see what happened there. Sent Josh Coley around the 33, and that's kind of he came back across the racetrack when he got hit there. Spun back across the field.
Cold.
With the 01 of Brian Kaufman there going down low. And Jack Walls, Larry Stonefield, really some of the only men to get through that there. So let's see. Actually, let's see if I can find somebody who got through this. I think the 12 of Robert Richards did a pretty good job getting through that whole melee.
I think the whole field was involved. To be honest with you.
Other than the front three, yeah, actually, because there's more wrecks after, yeah. I don't think, I think everybody was involved in that. You're very true about that.
I mean,
Raymond, Larry, and Jack.
Everybody's coming down.
Except for them three.
Oh,
well, Larry Yingling here stays out. Oh, I think Dale Brooks just blew up.
I was gonna say, I just heard a car go poof.
Yeah, he's actually just sent a piston into low Earth orbit.
You know what? Thank God these cars weren't up to speed, because no one did try to leave the stadium or the track or the facility.
Right.
As Zach takes a drink of his water.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to do myself.
That's okay. It's all right. It's all right.
Enjoy it.
That's what it's all about, having fun, trying to interact with some of the fans. But we'll see now here. Man, I'm trying to follow. Well, we're going to have to wait for the pit cycles to figure out who's pitting where everybody's going to go. But like you said, Zach, I'm looking at Levi now. That was a fast car. Still is a fast car because he had a fast repair. But he's all the way back in 22nd place.
Wow.
Yeah. He fell all the way from
back in the Hornets nest too.
Yeah, and he's with Brandon at 85. That new tires seem to be one of them drivers that is, I'm going for every position I can until the tires fall off, which I don't blame him. But
yep.
You know, you get what you go for what you get. You know, you can't sit back and lollygag sometimes. Sometimes you gotta go. You know, maybe he knows something we don't know.
Well, he seemed to stay with the first pit stop through the sequence. He pitted right on the tail of the leader, so he held on to the tires. So
yeah,
it was impressive.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, after a long run, he was still there with the top, 10 at least. I'm not exactly sure what position he was in, but like you said, Zach, he was still there. I mean, we got a nice little watch party on Facebook. You joined the watch party there, Zach? We are partying like it's 2020. Or, no, wait, like it's 2019. Man, I don't even know what I'm saying.
I'm watching with the 11 other people on YouTube. I'm one of the 11 YouTube viewers.
Yeah, you're on YouTube. YouTube is quiet tonight, though.
Yeah, nobody's saying that. You know what? There you go. YouTube's not quiet no more.
Oh, there it is. It took a little delay to get there.
Yeah, it takes a little bit of time sometimes.
That's okay. Everybody's getting ready to party like it's 2019.
Let's say it ain't 1999. That's for sure.
That's all
That's a
right.
long time. That was 20 years ago. Wow. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Can you believe it? Decade?
That's
You know,
crazy.
everybody keeps talking, of course, because we got 2019 ending, and people are talking, you know, about the beginning of you know, this decade, and I'm sitting back
Yep.
going, oh my God, what was I doing at that time? And reminiscing of, oh my God, how young I was and how young my kids were, and
Right.
I didn't even know my wife, actually, believe it or not. I didn't even know my wife. I just got to know her about the time it started. And I was like, oh my goodness gracious.
Well, that's your
It's,
decade for you right there, then. Yeah.
I mean, honestly,
It's
and
been a decade of many things for you. So I'm
yeah,
sure everybody looks back in the like. I mean, I was in high school when I looked like a decade ago. I was just I think I was a sophomore in high school in 2010. So or maybe a junior. I don't know. I graduated
yeah,
in 2012. So
2010. I'm still, wow. That's, you know, and then the problem that, Zach, I know we're getting off subject here, everybody out there, but you're more welcome to chime in. What were you doing in 2010?
right.
Can
Yeah.
you, you know, let us know, you know, if you're out there
What
watching. But
Iracing?
2010, well, iRacing,
It was out. It came out in 2008. So it
okay, I
was
was gonna
there.
say, what year did they come out? So they were only 2 years old.
Yeah. So
Wow.
it was the very beginnings of it. That's when it was very getting started. So.
Uh-huh.
And Del Jr. and them were all involved.
All right, well, we'll keep that subject going on here, but the pace car's going to duck in here. Lap 60 is completed so far, 150, and green's out. Let's see what happens here. We get another long green flag run here, Zach, as let's see here as this all pans out.
Nah, it will, Robert.
Guess we're gonna
We've
say.
seen some wild racing so far in this race, so
We're
I'm
in
sure
the,
it can only get more wild. As right now, I think they're going to go 3 wide for the lead off of 2.
oh yeah,
Larry
they
Stone's on the
are.
outside.
There they are.
Jack Ball's on the inside. Does Duke Conrad force it 4? He does a good decision.
And here comes Bud again. You know, he's got a fast car.
Oh, no, dude!
Oh,
Bud,
yellow,
Brian
yellow,
Kaufman. Oh, no. Oh, we have a flipper.
Oh, do we have
Free
some? Would that be number 2? Is that considered
think
number
so.
2?
I think it is. He was a spinning like a top. Oh, and Charles Johnson, even 33, Josh Coley gets involved in that. He got hit in the rear by Corey Lane, I believe.
Who went
let's
flipping the
see.
88?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Is it Michael Spell? Let me see. No, it was a 22, I believe. Gabe Butler. Yeah.
I have him in the 88 car. It's not matching, but oh yeah, up over and whoop, whoop, whoop. I don't know if that's considered leaving the track though, Zach. He just did a little spin. He didn't get up. He didn't do like a Charles Johnson did and went up over everybody.
He technically didn't leave the surface.
I don't know. We all said, you know, you said 3, I said 4. No one out there in the fan, you know, viewers said anything. So, do you consider that leaving the track, or do we stay at 1, or do we go to 2? You know, that's the question. I don't know. I think you're just trying to get a freebie there, Zach. I think that's what that is.
Never know. There might be more than that. Could be a freebie just working your favor, Robert. What if it comes down? There's actually only 3 true ones, and then I gave you that one, and then you're right. So.
Donna said, "Do you see what she said up there on YouTube?" Larry's.
Oh yeah. Watching my son Larry Stubblefield graduate high school.
Nice. That's something to be proud of.
Yeah, that's a good decade. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't too far behind. I graduated in 2012, so 8 years ago.
Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to think.
I'm sorry.
All my kids did graduate. Oh, you're fine, man. You don't got to mute yourself. We're a family here. I'm just trying to think when my kids.
Dude, I'm rusty right now.
You're rusty. Well, keep drinking. I'm drinking Gatorade Zero as we're watching Larry take over the lead. Speaking of that, Donna, there you go.
Yeah, he's in the lead right now.
Your
Speaking
son
of that,
take over in the lead. Yeah, he's up there in the front.
Well, we got Larry Yingling in second. He's got the Larry show right now. 1 and 2. And he started 14th and 15th and then 1 and 2.
Yeah, wow.
They planned this.
Yeah, they did. I bet that, yeah. We do got to get somebody down here to talk to. Maybe next Yellow, hopefully, quote, we don't have nobody, but we'll bring somebody down here and see if we can get their point of view of what's going on out here on the track and how they feel and, what's going on.
Right. Definitely.
We got the fans moving in now. Numbers are climbing. Love it. Love it. Maybe I need to sing some Christmas songs.
I was just about to say we're about to start hearing some singing.
Well, I gotta save one song to the end of the broadcast, so I can't do that one. So I gotta think. We get a Frosty the Snowman. What was it? Oh, sorry. See, you messed me all up. You're laughing at me. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer.
I can't help it, Robert. You're a comedian.
Had a very shiny nose. And if you ever saw it, you would say Larry's in the lead. Even though Larry is Larry Yingling. I have no clue where I was going with that.
Yingling. I like his last name. Yingling.
It reminds me of beer.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it reminds me
Every time I say his name, I think of beer. Yeah, beer. Oh, God, beer. Eggnog and beer. Oh, no, that's not
Eggnog and beer. Ugh.
Yeah, that's not a good mixture. No.
That'd be very untasty.
Well, we got to be entertained.
Bring the Christmas spirit. Christmas is over, Robert.
I know. It's okay. I was told my wife it's okay. I'm going to take the Christmas tree down next year.
Next year after Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
So you just keep it year round? Oh, man. Oh, my.
You fell for it. Oh, man. Oh, God.
No. I might have to leave. This might have been the end of my broadcast.
I finally got chalk one up for me on that one. I finally got one.
I was about to say, is that the first time you ever got me?
I think it is, and I'm going to take it and run with it and not let go.
He outsmarted me this.
Oh, man.
He's going to clip that one and put it in
his
archive.
It's going to be clipped. It actually going to be clipped, so look for it being posted on Freaky Fast on Facebook later on to probably tomorrow. I will clip that out because I figured out how to do clips on YouTube, Facebook. So.
Oh, nice! You can do clips. That's awesome.
Yep. Yeah. So I'm doing some clips and everything, and.
Awesome. Well, we can forget about that clip, but
no,
race is more important.
Yeah. Well,
important
it is.
Thing is this race.
Oh yeah, of course this race is important. But that clip is. I gotta clip it and archive it, and it's gonna get clipped and archived.
We just won't tell Brian. Okay, that's the fact.
Wow.
We'll just leave that out.
Well, we don't have to tell him. He can watch.
That's true. He might be watching right now, laughing at me.
I wonder if he would have fell for it too. Guess we'll never know.
Possible, but yeah, we'll never know now because it'll already be 2020, so you can't use it then.
Oh man! All right, well, we're gonna get ready to go back green here as we got the Larry and Larry's gonna be 1-2. Gonna try to get these all stacked up 2x2x2 all the way back through. Wait for that.
Green flag.
Green's out. Boogity boogity boogity, Christmas style.
Jingle bells, and off they are.
Rockefeller. Light up my night. Woo! Getting them up to speed. Here they come, out of 2x2. Zoom.
Whoa, big move back there. I think that was Levi in the 15. He backs out of that. I think he sees death and destruction ahead, and I agree.
Yeah, they're just all stacked up here.
Yeah, that's the beauty of this racetrack. You can see how they all fan out here. Multiple cars wide. I think Larry Yingling is going to take the lead from Larry Stubblefield as they're 3 wide for second now. As Larry just on the bottom, the 82 doesn't have the drafting help. He's going to get a little bit into Duke Conrad there. That was close.
Oh yeah, big
Hard
time
racing
close.
between these guys.
I thought they were going to go into turn 2. They're 3 wide.
67 holding on to the lead is Duke Conrad, our pole setter, trying to get himself back up into the mix of things.
Oh, Raymond don't have nobody down there to even push him. It looks like that top line's got the momentum as of right now there, Zach.
That it does. It has some pretty good momentum. It's interesting to see how these guys are going at each other here.
I believe the high line is where you want to be right now.
Yeah, the high line does seem to be pretty good if you're trying to hold somebody off. I don't know if it's the fastest way around, but holding people off, like you're saying, and racing, you almost want to be up in that line just because you have the margin for error really up there is way greater.
Right.
As these tires get up the heat, it'll get easier for these guys to hold these things flat and be able to race hard. Wow, I don't know what car was that. It's the 63 of Logan Helen. He has that really, really dark black mat on that car, so very easy to stick out there. That 63, he made a big move there in the 7th position.
Wow, there's a lot of rubber. I'm looking at the 24 there in the front. Yeah, he's pretty dirty. There's rubber being laid down here, and they're picking it up pretty good there on the cars.
Yeah, that chrome car is it's picking up some rubber. And a little touch there from Larry Stubblefield and the 63 Logan Hilton through the center 3 and 4. Larry Stubblefield's kind of stuck here on the bottom. Hadn't really been able to keep guys from going around the top. Most people are just going around the top right of this 82 as he started with the lead, now dropping back to 8th. Really loosening position here to Brandon Clark and maybe even Everett, the 24. So 82 having issues. It's in front of the 86, gets a little touch from the 63. Logan Hilton and Kyle Hess. Wow, what a save from Kyle Hess. We should give him the All-State's good hands award because, wow. He held onto that thing. It was actually some contact, I believe, from Raymond Rittenauer. Well, actually, no, it was going to get into Raymond. He lifted, and Logan Hilton was right there behind him. And that was really nothing none of them could do. So, good job by them not to cause a huge wreck there, though, either. But Kyle Hess went from 5th place to 22nd.
Oh, what's going on with Bud?
Oh, no, he's on the bottom of the apron there, isn't he?
He's five laps down. Damage too. Oh, he's just coming out of pit. Oh wait, we have somebody
in front of him.
Yeah, who? I see smoke. 117.
That is Donald Sandusky, or oh wow, not Sandusky. Sadusky, or Sadusky, maybe. Sorry, I'm terrible with last names.
Oh, that's why we need Brian. But we'll go back and because the 117 was involved.
Yeah, John Woodruff.
Oh, the 117 got into the wall, and unfortunately, the 19 had nowhere to go. Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, John, man, he hit the wall, and it just uplifted the car, Zach, hard.
Yeah, it leaked.
Man, he just, wow, what a hit. Well, let's see if they got any. See if the 117 of John there. Hopefully, I don't know if he's got a quick repair in that Wrangler. The old Dale Arnold Jr. paint scheme. See if he gets the car fixed. Oh, no. It don't look like he's got a quick repair there, Zach.
Ooh, that's unfortunate.
Oh, he's taking tires with and still got the damage. And now he's down. Yep, and he's sitting waiting. Unfortunately.
Here comes Larry Yingling bringing us down pit road here. Leading the field.
Watch everybody come down. Make their pit stop. They're gonna go pitty, stop. Doop, doop.
That's for sure.
I haven't seen the squatty potty out there for a while either.
Yeah, That was
For
Matt.
him. Yeah. Maybe somebody's got to ask him to borrow that paint scheme.
You like that one?
I do. I like the squatty potty.
I think Duke Conrad. Yeah, Duke Conrad wins the race off pit road there over Larry. Using that number 1 pit stop from qualifying on pole.
Oh, Wald's in at 7. We were talking earlier, but he's up to 3rd place.
Yeah, he's doing a heck of a job. He's showing the speeds a lot of races we've broadcasted. He's just never had the chance to
finish.
He's always had something happen to him, and
that or his
one
pit
day
call.
he will win a race. He will win a race. I will tell you that. So
yeah, and his pit call strategy sometimes I think are off a little bit.
It's easy to do that. We're making the from the seat to the pants, and sometimes usually the drivers in real life have somebody doing it for them, so they're just told what to do. While you're racing, it can be very easy to mess your mistake up, and that's why iRacing is different than being a real life race car driver. I mean, you're micromanaging inside the car, doing pretty much everything a team would do.
Right.
But it's definitely interesting. But I think the 7 definitely wouldn't count him out. I think he changed his number to the 7 too, so he's trying to get that lucky number 7. I think that's what he needs is some luck, because he's got the speed.
What number
so
did
let's see
he?
if
He ran to 83.
He was the 83. Yeah.
That's right. Okay, so he did change the number. Okay.
I believe Gabe Butler did too, because he was the 1. Now he's the 22. That was one of the ones I noticed.
I see him in the Dale Earnhardt Jr. 88.
Yeah, you see him in the 80. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I'm seeing him in.
Looks like Robert Richards here is. He's going to stay out here and try to get the wave around here in 25th position now, get him back on the lead lap. So it's good for him. He's got a clean race car, so he should be fine here. He'll probably want another caution soon, though.
Same for Ted. Same for Corey.
Yeah, Ted will go be 1 lap down. I think Corey will go to be 1 lap down, so that'll be a battle there for the lucky dog. But Corey looks like he's gonna have a battle just keeping that race car running the rest of the race with no front end. Maybe he has a fast repair in spare, but we'll have to see.
Oh, I actually said we were going to talk to somebody, and I forgot. My bad.
Oh no,
my bad.
I mean, I forgot too, Robert. So
yeah.
You can't blame just yourself.
I
think Bud Steele's actually going to take a wave round too, so that adds him to being 3 laps now.
Yeah, we were singing.
Well, I won't put. I'm not saying that we'll have another caution, but I'm pretty sure we're going to have another caution here. So.
Yeah. Michigan is a 2-mile track, but it races like a super speedway.
And that it does, especially with this new package. In the old days, this would be considered one of the actually more, I'd say, boring racetracks. The tracks that would be very, very tough to have a lot of action going on. You get spread out and the leader will get going. But you can't get away now until about 20 something laps into the run. So it adds for the action-packed racing that everybody out there likes to watch. So it's good for the viewers, that's for sure.
Yeah. That I do agree. It's knuckle-to-knuckle racing. Like you said, this track used to be, it got wide open and you'd go 208 miles down into turn 1 with the old draft, roughly. Now you don't. With this new draft package, it's 180 roughly. So
I know in 2014, Cup cars were doing like 218 into 1.
Yeah.
Really? Yes.
Holy crap!
Yeah, I think Jeff Gordon's lap record there still is the lap record, and I think it was like an average lap mile per hour. Like it was ridiculous mile per hour average.
Well, what year did Earnhardt win here?
Green.
Junior.
The green was out. Yeah.
I think 08.
08? Was it?
And he won her multiple. He's won her twice, I think. But
when's
back
the
to
last
me,
time
like I
he
said,
won?
I'm not sure. Larry Stubblefield, though, he says, I'm trying to win.
Yeah.
Puts the 67 out front here in front of dude who actually got the lead taken away from him there from the outside. That was impressive restart from the 67 there. And right here, Jack Walls in third, following. But you got the 24. He's working his way into the picture. Everett Lane. He said, "Hello, target machine chrome. You can see me, I hope, because I'm a big old target."
Oh, look at the 24. Is that no? Who was that back there? Oh, that's the 15.
Yeah, the 15 Levi. Yeah.
That's what I was looking at. He went down to the apron. I was like, oh man.
Yeah, he's been trying to get his track position back, Robert. He gave that up in that wreck earlier in this race.
And here comes Logan right behind him.
No.
He's got Eric. Eric, we didn't talk much about either.
Yeah, Eric Lurie, he's working himself into the picture in that John Deere machine. I think he's just been kind of surviving for right now.
And I'm just looking on Discord here a minute, Zach. I was seeing who we have on Discord. Okay. Oh, we do have Gail Brooks, a 71. Maybe we'll get a. Is he still out there running yet? Where's he at?
I think he blew up, but he's actually in 17th right now. So he got her back going, but he did lose the engine at one point in this race. So, but he's out there in 17th right now. And he did stretch the fuel the farthest anybody has went, so.
Yeah, he's running in that mellow yellow Camaro. Right along with him here real quick. That's alright, well, we're gonna get a lap or two around here, Zach. This is the other part of Wet Our Whistles. We're gonna ride along with him and listen to his throttle play and what he does going here in turn 1 and 2. So we'll be quiet for a lap or so. Alright, that was a couple laps around there with Brooks in the 71, the mellow yellow Camaro. Right along with him there for a while, but alright, man. Back to the race here.
Yeah, right now we're kind of a single file line other than Everett Lane in the 24 there. He's going to slot back into 5th there behind Raymond Rittenauer and in front of James Brooks, sorry, in the 76.
And as you say that, the 33 of Josh, he says, no, well, now he's going to slot back in. Well, now the 24 there, he's going to move. He's trying to work that low line. I just don't think that's where to go right now.
Well, the biggest issue is when he drops down there, everybody else stays up to the top line and down the straightaways. So everybody else is getting the draft. He's not getting no. And you can see that when he pulls out, even though he has a run, when he does pull out, it just stalls out. Maybe if he had a car ahead in that lane, he could probably draft up to that car. So,
right.
But without that, he's kind of just sitting duck. He's kind of just got to hope to pass him and clear him. But as you can see, it's tough at this moment, and Larry Yingling holding off Duke Conrad right now. The racing's kind of changed from earlier. It seemed like we're a little less pack racing, more of a single file battle. But we'll have to see. That's just people trying to be smarter here this late in the run.
Well, we only have 83 laps completed so far, 150. So
yeah,
we'll have
definitely have a while. and it is also 5:36 in the afternoon, so it's
4:36. No, it's 4:30, 4:52.
Is that what yours says?
That's what mine's saying. Monday,
Mine
April
says
1st, 4:52.
Mine says the 17th hour, the 37th minute.
You live?
Yeah.
Well, then my data's showing something different.
Yeah, mine's showing 5:37, and the sun does seem to be getting, I'd say, lower.
Well, I have to look into that because I don't know why it's. Yeah.
Oh, and Jack Walls. Oh, a little bang in there from.
Oh, no.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Oh, no. They got together. And Jack lost his complete front end now.
Yeah, Jerry England was just kind of innocent bystander there. That was probably not very. Yeah, I don't know. I see the contact at first.
Yeah, they bounce off and then they just collect each other and.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Unfortunate circumstances there.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to see if he has a fast repair or not.
Yeah, he should.
Did that give him the lead?
I believe Raymond's the leader.
Well, he's slowing down behind the pace car, and it's looking like he's.
Oh, Jack Walls. Oh, maybe he didn't give him the lead. I don't. Wow.
Okay. What happened to the 67? Put him all the way back to 8th?
Yeah, so it looks like.
Wait a minute. That's not right.
That was some interesting Iracing scoring, but sure Jack will take it. And I'm sure he's got a fast repair, so he's probably just gonna take a fast repair here and you come back out with the lead.
Yeah, that is strange. Yeah, he's got fast repair. He did the bunny hop. That is so weird. Iracing, I've never seen. Have you ever seen that, Zach?
I'm gonna go back and look at it even, like.
You know, you don't watch him go down pit road.
Oh, and Larry
pit stop?
Stubblefield brings it behind the wall. The 82 did. But.
Go back on your replay and watch what they do when they go down in pit. The back end of the car bounces up, and then they do the pit stop.
Oh, yeah. I don't know how he got the lead. Yeah, he was never ahead of the 67, actually, before the yellow came out.
Well, now after the pit stops, Larry's going to take over the lead. But he took 2 tires.
Oh.
That.
Interesting.
All right, everybody out there watching, we don't have an answer what that scoring was all about. I don't even have an answer. I don't even know what happened there. That is.
That's our.
An iRacing glitch. What it is.
Yeah, that was interesting. I wonder how you did get the lead, but that I'm sure Jack Walls was happy with it.
Yeah, I mean, I would be too. All right, well, Bud's gonna stay out.
Bud's gonna take another wave I believe.
Yeah.
And that's gonna get him there to down to 3. So that's good for him. Get him down to 3 laps there, down. And I believe Dwight Plush just got back on lead lap, so.
so far we have 5 cars that had to retire out of the race. 88 laps into it. So I think we're getting to that threshold now there, Zach, of fast repairs.
Fast repairs, yeah.
Some people might be saving their last one. Some might be out of them now. I haven't seen nobody really sitting on pit road getting any damage fixed yet. So I would imagine that a lot of these drivers are down to their last one. I mean, they got to be.
Very possible.
You know, so the next, hopefully not yellow, might take out some good fast drivers. Or they'll be sitting on pit road, you know, using their last fast repair or sitting getting fixed. We'll have to wait and see.
That's for sure. We will have to wait and see. Because I'm just going to hop on one of these cars. The sun does seem to be pretty low in the sky, so we'll have a pretty... It's going to be into the late afternoon when this race is completed.
Getting to the
dust. And the 7 and the 8 are kind of having some...
Are they having words?
I think they're having a little extracurricular activity.
Are they saying Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to each other? I believe that's what they're saying.
Yeah, I think they were... At one time there, they were the 78. They were the 7 and the 8. They were the 70. They were tied to each other, but yeah. See how that plays out, because I know they were just involved in that last incident, and they're restarting right beside each other again. So.
Dang it! I forgot to do it again.
Oh my gosh.
You get too involved in talking and figure out what's going on with the race. You think we'd have enough of time of 4 minutes.
This is a crazy story. This is off topic, but Marshawn Lynch just scored a touchdown.
What?
Yeah.
Beast mode. Wow.
Yeah. His first game back. Let's see how.
First game back and he scores a touchdown? What?
Now they're wishing they would have ran him on that one play, but that's history, I guess.
Well, my team didn't make the playoffs because we stink, so who cares?
Well, you went 8-8 with the backup quarter, with a 4th-string quarterback.
We still look like a freaking bunch of high schoolers out there.
Yeah, that's very true. It looks like Donald Stewart took it behind the wall too. Here's the pace car begins to pull off. See what these guys can do here at Michigan.
All right, we're getting ready to go back green, waiting for that flag man to wave that green flag.
Green flag, green flag.
And green's out. Off they go, heading down to turn 1 here once again. Freaky style.
Pretty even so far. Duke Conrad's giving the help to Raymond Rittenauer. He's on the bumper of that 87, but here comes the 7 now to the 67's bumper. Ooh, a little touched. Get the 67 a little wiggle, and then the 87 says, "Nope, I'm going to the high side, Robert. I'm trying to take this lead." 3 cars on the top, 3 cars on the bottom. Oh, and look at a lot of guys on the cold tires. Well, the 24 puts the 8 in the wall. The 8 gets, oh no, Brandon Clark. Oh, the 8
hang on to it.
Track into the inside wall for the 8.
Oh, we still got it. Who is that trying to? Is that Levi? Did he save that?
I think he did.
Yeah, he. Go back on the replay, guys. We gotta go back and watch this. Let's go
Wow,
in
he did, actually.
chase view here. Watch this. Watch this. Into the 85. All right, through the grass, sideways, through the grass, back up on the track, back down on the grass, back over, and back up on the track, still swaying, and going into the 20, saved it. Now, you want to talk about achievement award that you gave somebody. I think he deserves it now. Holy mackerel. That was the saving.
All thank good hands word goes to you.
Well, it goes to Levi now, and that's going to be a clip that I'm going to have to take out of that. Because,
yeah, that was amazing save. I hope that was
Yeah.
I gotta say, that was an epic on board for sure. Probably he did a good job mowing the lawn and keeping it. It wasn't very straight, but guess what? It ended up straight. So. And Duke Conrad even brings it behind the wall there in the 8 machine after his hard contact to the inside wall. So, end of the night for a pole setter. Raymond Rittenauer now started second. He's in the lead. Gary Yingling there in second. Jack Walls in the 7. Kid, look at Scooby-Doo Rob started 25th. He's starting to wag that tongue out. And even farther back, Gabe Butler started making a move. He's making a move on James Brooks in the 76 for the 6th position. Jack Walls to the inside into 1 and 2 for the lead. The 11 of the Scooby-Doo machine trying to follow. Oh no, the 87 and the 7 make contact as the 87 came down track a little bit.
Oh, I was going to say, Scooby-Doo, where are you? But I see you are there now.
There he is. He's appeared, Robert. Trying to solve some mystery.
And again, we got a long ways to go yet here, but
yeah, we do.
You know, these guys are racing. The top 3 are racing for money, so.
Yep. Big deal to these fellers.
Oh, well, yeah. When you talk about money, money's money.
That's right. You say I want some money racing online, and the 7 and 87 come to contact again off of 2.
Oh, there it is. Let's see if that.
Great racing between these leaders right now. Very respectable. As they bang off of 2 here, as last time I said respectable, but they stay more respectable this lap than they have. So 7's going to drop back a little bit. I think he might fall behind the 67, but he's still under a 67. Blair Yingling there for 2nd position.
Oops.
What you whoopsin' about?
I don't know if the watch party quit on Facebook because I tried to share the stream to somewhere, and I don't know how to get back to where I was, but.
Sorry, he left the party.
Sorry if that happened, but I know we're.
The popcorn and everything. He's not coming back. Oh, and Gabe Butler. Wow, he's making a huge move up here to the front. He's flying right now on the 22. He's trying to pass Ken Worley in the 11. He comes from this pack behind here with the Tom DeLabardo leading that pack there with Eric Laurie and Everett Lane. So new names, fresh faces up front here, as we've seen. A lot of issues for a lot of guys.
Yeah. About a half a second back from the leader.
Yeah. Oh, and the wrecking Eric Laurie, no 71. Oh no, he gets turned by the I believe that was a 76 of James Brooks there.
Or 71.
Yep. Ooh. Gail Brooks gets a little bit of that on the nose there, but he does a good job of getting her slowed down at least.
Oh, him and 76 got tangled a little bit there.
Yeah. Well, Robert, who do you want to talk to? Because I'm remembering this time.
What's his name?
Gil Brooks.
Yeah, but I gotta find him on the track here now. Where did he go?
You want to let him, once he comes out of pit stops, I'll pull him down to the interrogation room and then we'll bring him on up. Let him get his pit stop. That way we don't mess him up.
Oh, there he is. Okay. Yeah, I was trying to find him on the.
And he was very close to into that wreck there.
Yeah, I was gonna say he locked up the brakes.
Did a good job getting it stopped. As everybody comes down pit road here. Ready to for fresh ones. Here's we're completing lap 99 and starting lap 100 of this race. So we're gonna be 50 to go here. We're 2/3 of the way through.
Very, very long race.
Yeah. 300 miles is grueling, and I think Kim Woodley's going to win the race off pit road as Everett Lane in the 24 brings it behind the wall.
And that's what we were talking about earlier, Zach. We're going to see some cars starting to drop out.
He was in 6th, too, so and he didn't even have a wrecked car. I believe something. He may have had an issue technically.
Possibility. All right, hey, let's bring up the 71 here.
That's right, yeah.
Gil.
All right, pull him in there so he knows, and then here you go, right?
Hey, Gil Brooks, Robert up here in the booth at Freaky Fast. You got a copy, buddy?
How you doing, sir?
Oh, I'm doing very, very well. Well, man, you just had an action-packed hit the brake, stop, and almost into the 071. What was your thoughts when that happened?
Yeah, I was watching my mirror too, trying to make sure. I was a little worried about if they were going to be able to get around me there. I felt pretty good about not getting the 071 too bad, but then yeah, I was afraid I was going to get popped from behind. So yeah, definitely a pucker moment there for sure.
There you go. Yeah, you've been up and down the board here. How's the track and how's the car handling out there for you specifically?
It's good. I've been trying to kind of just bide my time, honestly. I was trying to get racy up front. That didn't go very well, so I was like, all right, let me just kind of let things go. The first few laps, obviously, really tight, just with the tires being cold. And then from there, like what I've been trying to do is just really take it easy on the throttle and the steering input to really just try to save that tire and get a little bit more aggressive towards the later half of the run. Just because it is hard to pass. You can get inside of somebody, but it's just really tough to complete it. The top side gets really good momentum, unfortunately, for the difficulty on the passing front.
Okay, so if you, I haven't been on Michigan for a while. So when you get in that draft, is it do you get a really bad aero push until the tires get warmed up, or is it an aero push through the whole run if you stay behind somebody?
Yeah, no, clean air is definitely king. Yeah, so there's definitely a good bit of aero push. So I've been trying to kind of get out of it early, get it to kind of get that rotate in, and then start rolling into it. Yeah, so and that's what I've been noticing. Some of these guys, they go real hard initially, and that's where it kind of burns them later in the run. But it's just super tricky to make those passes.
All right. Well, we're soon going to be at 1 to go here. You're going to have another 2 miles to pace around here until we go back green in that mellow yellow, which I love that scheme. That's a nice looking paint scheme you got going on there. But do you think you got anything for at least to make it up to the top 5 to the the end of the race and maybe get a win?
I think I do. Yeah, that's the goal. I'm going to try some strategy here. You'll see me. I don't know if you're watching on the broadcast. I'm going to try to do a little bit of a top off, just that little bit extra or a little less fuel that needed at the end. I'm hoping that'll kind of play into my hands here. I've been trying to do that last run. Actually, I was kind of hoping it was going to stay green because I could actually one stop it. I think everybody else around me was going to be probably a 2-stopper, so I was banking on a 1-stopper. But I'm going to try a strategy here and say hopefully it'll play out.
I was just ready to say, it looks like Bud and a couple other people are, well, I think they might be a lap down. Not sure if they're thinking the same strategy you are, but all right, man. Well, hopefully we get to talk to you in at least the podium, and you're going to get a little bit of extra cash to use towards iRacing or whatever you would like to. But good luck, man, and hopefully we get to talk to you at the end.
Sounds good. Appreciate it. Thanks for putting this on tonight, guys.
All right, no problem, man.
All right, great interview, Robert. There we go.
Well, looks like he wants to do a one-stopper here, Zach. I think that's his game plan now.
Yeah, that was. I think most of them can now. I think that's what he was saying. Like he didn't want to see that caution.
Mm-hmm.
So that was interesting. That was good info right there from Gil. As you heard, he's very on top of what his strategy he wanted to run, and I think it's very smart what he's doing.
It's
Trying to stay out of the
interesting
trouble.
what he
It's a
said
long way to go still.
Yeah, and it's what I could really got picked up on that, Zach, was I know we're going back green here, which I'll call, but I'll get back to that point. What I was saying here, but we got the pace car going in here with 49 laps to go, 102 laps completed with 150 to go here at area 51. But,
Green, green, green.
all right, well, green's out, and we got Scooby Dooby Doo. Where are you? I'm in the lead, or partially in the lead. Kind of in the lead.
No longer in the lead, but
Wow.
Rittenauer on they are side by side still, so that counts. Like you said, I think the outside line is just it's got a good roll. It's got some good momentum for passing, and he's really smart about not running that bottom. Oh, and 3 wide for the lead. Caleb Worley up top, 87 Ray Rittenauer in the middle, 67 on Larry Yingling on the bottom.
Wow, look at them spread out. Oh, look at the pack behind them.
Yeah, Levi Cox in the middle of that in the 15. Whew. Three wide with Logan Hell in the 11. The 86 Kyle Hess. Kyle Hess backs out of it smartly. Got Josh Cully coming back into the picture there. He's up to 7th. Look at James Brooks out. Oh, I thought he was going to stick the nose out in the 76 there on the 86, but he thought better of it. Charles Johnson, haven't really talked much about him tonight. He's up to 12th.
Oh, yeah. He's moving himself back up through.
Even Michael Spell there in the 88, working on that top side into that 10th position. Actually, he's going to go up to 9th here, so.
Yeah,
look how hard the racing gets once the tires get brand new. These guys just really push them. In the 63 there, look at held on the bottom, washing up a little bit. Ooh, it could have been an issue. 22
Ooh.
Gabe Butler also put himself in the picture.
Tom
a lot of
just
guys
hit the wall too.
That he did.
That doesn't look like it's gonna hurt him too much. Wow. Well, anyways,
Good run in the 1. He backs out of it.
what I was saying, Zach, is what I got interesting what Gail was saying in that interview is that on cold tires, the car for him, the car is pushy, until you get a couple laps and get the tire heat up, and then the car comes in and it gets really racy. So I thought it would be opposite around, it would be loose on cold tires, but he's saying it's not. That guys are struggling with it being tight. So that's interesting.
Yeah, that's actually something I've actually felt. The cold tires sometimes tend to be, if you're on a setup that is tight, it tends to be really, really tight on cold tires. If you're on a setup that's loose, it tends to be really, really loose on cold tires. So it's just extreme. I feel like it makes extremes of what your car already feels. But it's definitely interesting, to hear that. And you can see that when we go into 3 and 4 on the cold tire lap, the first lap of the run, everybody's all over the place because they have no turn. They're waiting on the front end to turn, and they're losing their front end, especially in that dirty air. Mm-hmm. So it's the worst on that very first lap.
Right.
Because they're up to speed almost by then.
Right.
So it's tough.
Yeah, and I guess with these V7 tires is what iRacing's calling them, if anybody doesn't know. Yeah. It's starting to sound like it's a lot to do with setups, like you said. Yeah. But it's so extreme from one end to the other. So where's that fine line, I guess, is what we all have to learn as we roll into the 2020 season. I'm sure there's a medium somewhere. We just don't know where it is yet.
Definitely, yeah. And cold tires in NASCAR aren't really not much of a factor. More is just cleaning the tires off due to debris on the tires.
Right.
So it is interesting to see how how bad cold tires are right now on the oval cars, especially in sometimes how bad they are. Sometimes it's not as prevalent. Say, especially in this package. This package has a lot of wide open throttle time, so it really doesn't. You're not really loading the tires up that much, anyways, because you're wide open. It's well, you're loading the tires up, but you could be going a lot faster with another package, and it would probably be a lot worse on cold tires. So, this car kind of suits it, but some of the other cars that have a little more power and a little less downforce, the cold tire phase is very scary. They got hard battling going. It's kind of, this is some trend I've seen here, Robert. We get into about 8 laps, 10 laps, we get like this chain of conveyor belt, like where everybody runs, same line. And if you jump out on the bottom, like Jack Walls is, everybody's drafting by him on the straightaway. He's losing so many miles per hour just being down there by himself. And it's not that he's slow in the corners, because he's actually fast in the corners. And it's not like he's getting bad exits. He's just not in the draft.
Yeah. Up. 2.0 mile track. I mean, you carry a lot of G-forces and momentum and speed here, and like you said, Zach, you lose that if you don't have it. It's like a super speedway. I mean, I don't. Yeah.
It definitely is. And look, now that Josh Coley's down there, look at Jack Walls pulling him back up. So you have a car down there who's breaking the air, it helps you. But now Josh Coley's going to be on the raw end of that deal, but Josh Coley's doing a good job on the bottom right now, running through the corners. He's actually getting some really good exits. He's just see how the guys stay up high. See how Larry stays right against the wall of Raymond, right in tow. Josh Coley's not getting the draft, so but the thing is, these guys are checking up. A lot of these guys are lifting because they're catching the back ends of other people, which is allowing Josh Coley to stay in the throttle and keep ground. So
right.
It's like a tug of war right now. It's you will see here he's going to suffer on the back straightaway because there's a good sizable gap in between the cars ahead, so they can stay in the throttle. He's going to lose time, but very, very difficult thing here to fight with this package. It can be very frustrating at times, being that car stuck on the bottom and saying, I have the pace, I know I do, it's just I don't have the draft like these other guys do. So positioning can be very key in this type of racing. Interesting to see a few more guys transversing down there. And Charles Johnson there in that 14, he's starting to look at the very low side. Josh Coley is able to get up to the top line there in the 5th, and that's where he jumped out before anyway. So he didn't gain anything, he didn't lose anything. So he did a good job there. As you can see, Jack Walls continue. He's fighting there between him and Michael Spell there for 8th and 9th.
Well, we got 38 laps to go. It looks like this race is, I think, it's going to settle down for right now until the end. And then I think we'll have a green-white checker because that's normally when we have cars trying to go over the fence.
Good point.
And then they'll have a green-white checkered, and we'll have the, well, we can't, again, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but we had the closest finish in Freaky Fast history, and there ain't no way of beating it here at Area 51. You can't beat what we had. I mean, you just can't.
It's technically a tie on the scoreboard, but
iRacing don't see it that way.
Yeah.
So, but we got some fans out there. They do appreciate the announcement. I do much appreciate you watching, and from what I see here, they're watching it on a big screen TV at home. So hopefully you're sitting back on the couch, watching it on the screen, using your iPhone or tablet or whatever you have to chat with us. Because I don't think you can chat on the big screen. I know you can watch the chat on YouTube, but I don't think you can actually chat on the screen unless you got a keypad that types on your screen. Maybe you can, I guess. I don't know. Do you know? You know, Zach? Because I don't know. My TV don't do that.
You connect, I can connect my TV to my YouTube account and then type on my phone.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, I guess you could from your TV too. There probably is a type pad, maybe the controller, but I wouldn't know for sure. But yeah, it's awesome that they're watching. They said they're the Josh Coley fan club.
Yeah.
So, that's a good one to be a fan of. That's a great race car driver right there on the sim, and he's up to 5th. To see these tires start to wear, see if he can start to make a move. I know last time he had 2 tires when we got a long run. See what he can do on 4 tires here. See if that helps him. As you can see, he's going to try to go to the bottom of Logan Helton here. It's just tough making this bottom work.
Whoa.
Yeah. Good thing we're focused on that. Was
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a big lift there, and look at this. It's going to give him a shot at Charles Johnson getting to his inside. I think Charles Johnson's going to choose otherwise.
There's another driver that is fast. It just the ending of the race don't pan out the way he needs it to. Is Charles Johnson? Yep. It just seems like we got these drivers here. Charles Johnson. We got Logan that won a couple races. We got Raymond that's always up in the front.
Yeah,
doesn't always pan out. Larry Yingling won a race here.
Gabe Butler too.
And Gabe. I mean, these guys. Robert Richard. He's in outside the top 10 right now, running 11th. We have these
really
drivers.
Other than Josh Coley. Really, other than Josh Coley, we've seen. You know. So
I mean, we got all drivers. I want to say got their good tracks and bad tracks. Of course, we all know that. And I hate saying this because I guess I feel like I'm dissing somebody, even though I'm not. But everybody can win. But we got a lot of drivers here that can win. Anybody in this top 15 can put this car in victory lane here tonight and win some cash, you know.
Definitely can, and look, and I gotta give a big shout out here to
holy crap, 80. They're watching us on an 80-inch screen TV. Holy mackerel! I want to come to your house. That takes up the whole freaking wall.
That's a living room.
Holy crap, man! I got a 50-inch at home, and I thought that was big. Okay.
Yeah, my brother has the 80 something. It's around 80 inches, and it's ginormous. Trust me, it's the biggest TV I've ever seen. I'm just like, what is this? But yeah, very very cool. But glad everybody's watching. They said Josh Coley is he's a great guy, and that's for sure. I mean, from what we've talked to him, he seems like a really good champion. So
yeah. All right. Well, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but when I seen the 80 there, Zach, my brain went, holy crap. But my question to you is which I see, yes, that's where I was going to go with it. We got 30 laps to go. When does the pit cycle open up? Which it's looking like it's already opening up because we got Logan coming in, we got Walls coming in. So never mind my question.
So I'm guessing they can make it 30 laps here on fuel.
Well,
so
we had a stint of somebody make it 38 laps.
Well, remember that was with a caution though, so.
But we just had a caution.
But there was no caution in between the pit stop sequence though. Like we had a pit stop, then a caution, and then they ran at 30. I think 31 or 34, 30, somewhere in the 30s was the longest someone did without a caution.
Okay.
I know that 38 was with a caution though, but I think these guys can make it for sure now within the 30 range. So. And without that last caution, who was it? Gale said he could one-stop it. So if we got that caution, he could for sure one-stop it now, and I think everybody else can.
Yeah, well, my question is when does pit window open up? Has it already been open?
Yeah, I think it literally just opened.
Just opened, okay.
Yeah. So I think at any time now we'll just see guys coming to complete their stop.
Right.
Josh Coley up the third there. He got by, I believe it was Gabe Butler. He got by, and Gabe Butler actually dropped it back farther and into the top 5 here, fighting Michael W. Scala, who, man, what a run for Michael, because from recent memory, I don't think he's had very much good luck in many of these races. So to see him running up in 6th and fighting for 5th here, I'm sure he's very happy with the result. And not even far behind the leader, so great result for Michael right now. Hopefully he can keep this up. Wow, look back here at James Brook in the 76. Yeah, I think he's coming down pit stops, and a few guys are following. Robert Richards, maybe. Oh, this might end up in a wreck.
Oh, look at, oh, through the grass. Wow, good pit stop. Oh, look at this. Wow.
The guys made it, yeah.
I wonder if anybody got nailed with speeding, because, man, they came in hot.
Yeah, they came in a lot faster than the guys ahead of them, but they got it slowed down for most of us, you know, from entry. So good job on them. They carried a lot more speed than the guys ahead of them. But the three guys who haven't pitted yet here, of Larry Yingling, Ray Rittenauer, and Josh Coley here, kind of broken away from Gabe Butler, and Gail Brooks there in fifth.
Well, this is interesting because we got a lot of cars that pitted, and like you said, Zach, we got cars that stayed out. So,
and here comes Josh Coley.
Josh is coming now. Okay.
Oh.
Yep, he's down. We also talked to Gale. He's in that.
Oh, I think Ken Worley had some issues.
Oh.
Yeah, he left his pit stall.
Oh, he's damaged.
Yes, somehow he on cold tires he wrecked it.
Exiting pit?
In the middle of pit road. He was just getting up to speed on pit road.
Okay. Well, it looks like we didn't talk much about the 83 here, Rob, either. He's coming down in that Mountain Dew car now.
Yep.
So now we have the top 6 that did not pit yet, and that would be Levi in the 15. Would be on the tail end of not pitting. So coming through 1 and 2. Now the backstretch. I'm sure these guys now. I wouldn't stay out too much longer, man. Unless, man, yeah. I don't know. See, this is where my strategy always screws me up, because if I stay out, do I lose more time by staying out? Can I gain that time up by staying out, getting fresh tires, and having better tires at the end of the race if we stay green? You know what I mean? So,
I think Rittenauer and Yingling, so Raymond and Larry there did the right call here to pit with about 25 to go. So it'll be very, very interesting to how this plays out, because Josh Coley came a few laps before and he was right with them guys, so he should come out ahead. But the thing is, can they draft up to him? Yeah. And the tire advantage is out the window. Is pretty much or the time advantage from pitting earlier for Josh Coley will be straight out the window. So see how it plays out for him here as he goes into 1 and 2. Larry is about to come off of 2 exiting pit road right here, so pretty good job by Rittenauer and especially Larry. Larry did an amazing job on pit road.
Yeah, 14.3 pit stop.
That they did.
Wow. Josh Coley had a 14.4.
Yeah, and Larry's going to come out ahead of them, so very impressive.
Well, that draft is going to catch Larry.
Yeah.
You got Josh, Raymond, Gale. And look, the guy we talked about, 6th place. He's in the draft. He says he thinks he's got a cars act to at least get a top 5, I believe. I mean, of course, you want the money.
He's doing a great job.
Yeah, I love that.
Brandon Clark and Levi Cox have not pit yet either. So I'm wondering if they're going to try 2 or what's the deal. But they're going to be coming here to go with 20 to go here.
Now, what would really hurt is if we got a yellow.
Yeah.
That would hurt the whole field. If a yellow would come out, Levi and Brandon would look like geniuses.
It would.
And we got 20. We're about ready to get 20 laps to go, so it's winding down now. Long race, but we are winding down.
Yes, it is, and it's going to be one for the money. So what to see. I believe it's in sim time. It's 6:16, so it is going to be in here into the dusk.
Charles Johnson just put down the fastest lap, Zach, at 39.4.
Wow.
He is flying.
Yeah, that's the lead line right there. That front well, once the cycles through in pits, it's our front 7. So, and that's really our breakaway for the lead. Levi and Brandon still out there by themselves.
I think they laid their bed. I think you got to run the fuel out now.
Yeah, you guys stay out as long as possible. Try to catch caution.
Yeah,
these guys are racing. A caution can happen very much so.
Right. And they are 28 seconds ahead. So about a half a lap ahead of the field of the people that pitted. Yeah, roughly. Who's behind Levi? We've got 2 cars back there behind them. Who is that back there?
That is Rob Malone and Ted Decker Jr. They're running 20th and 19th on.
Yeah, they were catching up, but doesn't matter now because we have the 2 front runners here. They're pitting, so we're gonna see how this all plays out. Everybody out there, as they come down, how much time do they lose to the leaders that pitted, and will they catch up with a difference of about 8 laps on tires? Because Josh Coley's 8 laps now on his run. Larry's 6 laps. See here as they go around. 6 lap difference on tires with 18 laps to go. So can they... Oh boy, this is going to be interesting.
Yeah. It will be very, very interesting, that's for sure, Robert.
And not only that, we got the front runners up here. They're side by side yet, Zach. 2x2. And they're 2x2 back there with Charles. So they're getting racy. Whoa. The 87 and the 88.
Yeah. Michael Spell, though. He's put himself into the picture to win this race, man.
Well, he's in the money spot right now. $10.
Yeah. 29th to 3rd for him. What a race for Michael. The battle for the lead continues on as Josh Coley trying to make the bottom work. Oh, he can't clear. It's going to be tough to pass Larry there. Side by side as they go down the straight. This is a heck of a battle. Oh, and it's hard to hold that bottom. Larry's doing a good job. Sees him getting tight. He's giving him good room.
Oh, Charles Johnson just smashed the wall.
Smashed the wall. Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Definitely is. Look at Gail Brooks though. In 7th. He's running lap times just as quick as the leaders.
Yeah.
He said that he thought he had something.
And he's got the draft too, so.
Yeah.
Where did the 2 guys up? 85, back in 14th position, 11 seconds behind with fresher tires.
Yeah, it's not enough time for them guys. They're working together. Really, their lap times are slower than the leaders.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, this last time by, they ran a 40.2.
And it usually takes a few laps for the tires to warm up, and they start running really, really good lap time. So. Whew, the 88 and the 87 are. Side by side, the continue the 33 to 67. These guys are putting on a heck of a show right now, Robert. Side by side for 3rd too. Like, very impressive stuff from these guys. Logan Helton there in 5th. Ooh, I was about to say, we're going to come to
the
contact sooner or later.
67. They touched.
And
And that put Larry up into the wall.
That's going to hurt Larry. He's losing a lot of motion.
Yeah, look at him fall from second all the way back to fifth. And then Charles is going to come, dive on the inside. And it looks like they're going to equal out there and battle for fifth and sixth. And he's going to take...
It's not over yet for Larry. It's damaged on the right side. But he did a good job of minimizing whatever it was. And I don't know. I think that 67 has not spoke his last of this battle, because I think he'll be all right. It doesn't look too bad. We'll see here if he can continue to work up onto the back of the 63 here, Logan Helton. But Josh Coley now has a problem with the 87 Raymond. I think the biggest issue for maybe Larry is going to be straight line speed, but you see he goes straight to the bottom, making a good move there on the inside of Logan Helton. But I think the straight line speed is going to be an issue for that 67 possibly. We'll see though. This is going to be a heck of a battle here. We're going to be coming by this time to go at 11 to go.
Getting down to the crunch time now.
Yeah, we are.
Let's see, back where did Brandon? Did
they've actually they caught up to James Ledford and them, but
yeah, it's
and Jack Walls.
They stayed out too long.
Yeah.
They got to be hoping for a yellow and stay out on newer tires would be their only bet for anything, but I don't know. Well, the way these tires work, if that would happen, you know, you need at least 5 laps to get the tires up to heat. So that might even be a good gamble. You know, I don't think anybody would have enough of time to pass them, even with fresher tires, with say a green-white checkered. You know, depending on when that yellow would fly. So that's the only thing they're banking on. But the only thing is, you don't want to be part of the yellow. So
yeah. Logan Helton trying to make a pass here on Michael Spell. Try out third position into the money. Think he's going to clear, but can Michael Spell cross back over? But the 67 is going to be on the inside of the 88, so can't cross over. And no other choice than to fall in line and push the 63. So great job by Logan Helton timing that. See the 88 not giving the 67 a lot of room, doing a good job of holding him down there. We got a little wide. 67 is going to get by. Larry Yingling back in the force. And look, here's Gail Brooks into the picture. He's running the quickest times on the racetrack. And that's 71. Up into 6th on the pass to Charles Johnson. He's looking to set his sights on 5th here now. He said he was going to try to do this at the end. He's a man of his word. And back up front, Raymond Rittenauer. He's getting close to the back end of that 33.
Oh, he's trying. With 8 laps to go.
And he's taking an interesting line here. I want to see how this works out here down this back stretch. Don't think it was a great exit there off of 2, technically, even though he gave up a lot of time on the entry. Good draft, though, down the back stretch, so closes back up anything he tried. That's the thing, you can try things here behind him, so now's the time to start trying to see where you can get your big run.
Oh, no.
No.
No. And I said what I said, and no. And who was that even on? It looks like Bud, maybe?
Robert Richards.
Oh, Robert Richards.
12. Yeah.
Let's go find the 12. I'm going to go back on replay. Let's see him coming through. Looks like 1 and 2. Down the back stretch. Oh, he scrapes the wall, and oh, he just loses the car, Zach. Oh, and around he goes in circles, and does he into the wall? Well, it's a solo spin. No one was involved. Yeah. But wow. Okay. Well.
Yeah,
7 laps to go. Yeah.
And the 67 also can get, I think, a faster repair, or at least the work done on that right front. That puts him right back into the mix, and I wouldn't count him out. He's very, very quick. This really puts it into anybody's hands. I think you have to bid, though. Yeah, and everybody does. I think you have
Does
to bid.
Brandon?
I think multiple guys take 2.
Oh, yeah, everybody's got to take 2 tires. And Levi is going to get... I knew it. He's going,
He's going to stay out.
Climbing up the leaderboard.
That's interesting call. He was running 40 50s.
Yeah.
Right before that, so...
Yeah, and and I was talking about it earlier, Zach. What's going to happen here? He's 12 laps on his tires so far, and everybody else is going to get new tires. Oh, what an interesting call! We were wrong, Zach.
Yeah.
Everybody took 4 tires, except for Larry.
Yeah. Okay, so only one guy took 2 tires. So Larry's the only guy?
Yeah.
What about James? James Brooks was, right? 2.
And he took 2.
Okay.
Everybody else took... Yeah, because everybody else had a 14-second pit stop.
I figured most would take 4, but I figured there'd at least be 3 or 4 2 tires. But, so 2 of them. That'll be interesting.
Cold tires. We've seen this all night. I don't know if that's even going to be enough to make. I guess we're going to find out, because I really, we're both learning as much as these guys are on the new version of tires. I mean, I don't think new tires are going to be enough. I just don't. I think Levi made the correct call. I really do, because you can play the block game. There's a lot you can do. Now, the question is, does he go to the high line or does he go to the low line? Where does he start? Where does he feel comfortable? I would probably say that the top would be my guess.
Yeah.
Let it snow. Sorry, you're interrupting me, man.
Sorry.
It's okay. Woohoo! La 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 la.
Yeah, this is. I don't know if Levi's call's gonna work, but maybe Larry's will be the call for it. I mean, James Brooks puts himself in position here. Whew, it's very, very interesting, and we see how many green white checkers do these guys. It doesn't actually say, so I believe they had 3.
Yes, I believe they run 3. Yes.
So don't count that out. And actually, if that happens, we may run out of time, because we got 2 minutes left in the server.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, my data is showing, it's locked right now because we're under yellow, so it doesn't count the time. So, but it's saying about 5 minutes, 6 minutes.
Yeah, if it goes green, it'll be fine. Just really the issue is another caution. One more caution, and I think that we do run into some type of time maybe issue. But we'll see. I mean, hey, if it doesn't, then they timed it perfectly.
Yeah.
They knew.
Well, and also to let everybody know, thank you for tuning in out there. I do see an issue. I'll fix it on the next stream, but every once in a while the audio skips. So I'll fix that. I think of course it's a setting. I'll fix it. So I just wanted to let everybody know. But I do appreciate everybody tuning in and watching on your big screen TVs or wherever you're at. We do much appreciate it up here at Freaky Fast. If you're looking for a league, make sure you check out Area 51 on Facebook or Iracing's league page. In 2020, we will be live with these guys Tuesday nights, Wednesday nights, Thursday nights, and Sunday nights. So you won't miss no Area 51 action-packed in the 2020 season, brought to you by Freaky Fast Broadcasting. So thank you very much. But all right, Zach, well, we're gonna have our first attempt at a green-white checkered here, and
Well, this technically isn't a green white.
oh, that's right. iRacing did that thing. I get that messed up every time because I look at the laps. Sorry. This
Nope,
is
you're
the
good.
this is the first caution before the green-white checkered.
Before foreshadowing here.
Oh boy.
We'll see that here. The pace car pulls off.
Yeah, here
What,
we go.
3 to go.
There we go. Pace car in, Zach. 3 to go. Wait for that green flag to fly.
Green,
You gotta go. Green, 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 green. Freaky, freaky, green. Woo! Here we go. Hang on, ladies and gentlemen. Oh
Leave
boy.
out the good restart here. Let's
Yeah.
see if these tires start to fade for him here on 1 and 2. We'll see. I think there's at such a slow speed, it's not going to matter right now.
I don't think so either.
But I think Josh Coley needs to prioritize not getting stuck behind him in the next corner. He needs, as I say, he needs to get to that top. And there he goes. He pushes the 67 by. 67 isn't clear yet. As he going to 3 and 4, does the 15 struggle? Oh, we have contact. Coming to 2 to go here. Yeah, we're going to have a green.
Yellow flag.
Oh, the big
big
one. The big one is all over. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, man. Who was involved all into that? I don't even. Oh, Gail Brooks was involved. Let's go back and
Tough.
watch Gail
I'll
here.
start around Logan Helton there.
Oh yeah, Logan slid up the track and got out of the gas. Gail ran into the back of him, Zach, and just caused a chain reaction. Cars all over the place. Now the question is how many people have a quick repair? Did they save it?
And right now the race will be extended to a green-white checker distance, so very, 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 very.
Oh man. Well, I know Levi didn't want to see this.
Yeah, I think well, I don't know.
Well, they got 5 laps on their tires. 3 laps were run under green flag. Was that enough of time to get heat in the tires? You know, cycle-wise.
Necessarily. I mean, they're all going to be probably similar here. It's going to be tough. This is going to be an interesting restart here, too, because Larry's going to start on the bottom with Josh Coley there on the 4 tires.
What does Larry start on the bottom?
Well, I guess that's his choice, but
I think he starts on the top. I think he pinches that 15 low. That's what I would do. I would start on the top and have who would that be? James Brooks get on my bumper on if I was on Discord and tell him push me.
right.
Don't lift, just push. Because the cars are not up to speed unless you bumper hook them, you know, by accident. Other than that, like you said, the cars ain't up to speed yet, so tires really don't play a factor too much on the first lap, you know.
Yep.
But how many cars had a quick fix? Let's see here. All the cars that were involved. Charles Johnson, I know he was involved. He's got a new car.
Shoot, Ted Decker Jr. He was in 8th. He's in 8th right now. He was 2-3 laps down at one point, so he's put himself into position. Brandon Clark, he's 7th.
Oh yeah. Hey, he was a couple laps down, wasn't he? Ted.
Yeah. Ted, yeah, he was. He was like 3.
Wow, look at that sun. Whoa.
Yeah, it's glowing.
Wow, that is. Let's go cockpit and look at that. Ooh, there's some sun coming down turn 3.
That is on the track.
Wow. All of a sudden it said, "Show me the light." Not only that, track temperature wise, what are we looking at track temperature right now, Zach?
74 degrees.
74 degrees, because I'm sure turn 3 and 4 is a lot warmer than the rest of the track.
Oh, yeah. It's cooled down a bunch since practice. We were at 98 degrees started qualifying, so we've seen, 20-some degrees fall out of this racetrack.
Yeah, big time drastic change in temperature, track, rubber.
Everything, yeah.
Yeah.
And now We got 3 minutes and well, it's about to be 3 minutes of time left in. A pace lap's about 1:40. I think we'll get the
At least
pace
one.
lights off, and I think we should get it in still. Like it should, unless there's another caution. If there's another caution, then I think that's the wrap.
Then that's it. Runs out of time.
Yeah, I would believe so. We will see, though. We will see.
Oh, we're riding inside the cockpit with Ted right now. And, of course, a cloud comes over and blocks the sun. Well, there's partial the sun. I mean, it's the glare. What in the world? That stinks. Oh, well. What are you going to do?
That's right. And let's see if the pace lights go out here this time. Yes, we'll be going green. Next time by.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
Let's see, it'll be around, yeah. We're going to have the perfect amount of time to get this in if it goes green for this green white checkered here. Well, this is what all accumulated to. We got. I got many questions right now. Who's gonna pull this out? Because I think it's gonna get wild on that second lap if we can get to it.
Oh, wow, Larry is actually starting on the bottom. That is an interesting move, right? Unless he wants to team up with Josh. I mean that's. Okay. Well, I'm not racing, so I would have went to the top side, and tried to pinch that 15 down and make him lose his momentum a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, yeah, and hold the 33 up mostly. That's what I would probably look for. But let's see here as the pace car pulls off.
Well, first attempt at green-white checkered here because we're going to run out of time, so it doesn't matter. It's either we're going to finish under green or we're going to finish under time.
Green flag.
And green's out. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Top 3 racing for money. Wow, 67 clears. Levi. Josh Coley clears. Now where's Josh do?
He's going to the outside. He's looking to the outside. Oh.
He's got better tires.
He does. But right now we're here 287. They're going to put him in the middle through.
Oh. We got to make it back to the white flag. Got to make it back to the white flag.
And Larry, what a turn.
Oh, look at the ton of the hits. The wall rating.
Hits the wall. 33 the big run down the backstretch.
Do they get it?
The yellow doesn't come out. The white flag is out.
White flag's out. Don't matter now. Here we go. Area 51, last lap. Oh, boy. They're going to invade.
Clark, too, coming into the picture.
Brandon Clark? Where did he come from? Oh, yeah. There he is.
7th.
Holy
Yeah,
mackerel.
here comes a run from the 33. The 67 goes to the bottom. Gives him a little room. Touch going into 3 and 4.
Oh, I think the 33 is going to do it, Zach.
He goes back ahead.
Oh, wait, we got a crossover. Oh, and they wreck, they touch, and Brandon Clark takes the win.
And Logan Helm comes home 3rd. Larry Geeling 67, and the 67 goes 2nd. Whew, Brandon Clark out of nowhere.
I got a bone to pick with
From
Logan.
7. Whew.
I definitely got a bone to pick with Logan.
Yeah.
That's how he won Talladega. Last wreck came from like 10th and got 3rd. He did it again. Wow, we're gonna have to ask him that. Oh yeah,
let's see. Logan restarted, I believe, in 11th. Yeah, he restarted 11th, finished 3rd.
Yeah,
so great restart from him.
He did it at Talladega too.
Yeah.
Wow.
But Brandon Clark restarted 7th place to win the race. But coming off 4 there, wow, what a finish between them. That was crazy. I don't, Robert. I'm looking in here. I don't see Brandon Clark in here, but we do have Logan Helton and Larry Yingling, and I mean, I guess we can just do this too, unless Brandon comes in. But if you want, I can. Oh no, we go to commercial. I'm rusty, but we'll talk to Logan Helton and
Yes.
Larry Yingling after this. So.
That's right. All right. Well, we'll have our post-race interviews here after the race of who we can. But until then, we're going to quick run to this quick commercial so we can get everybody set up, and we'll be right back after this quick word.
Truex in the outside, contact made. 56 slides it into 4. Who's going to be at the stripe? Dead even, give it to Ryan Truex. Truex is your winner over Tandy.
All right, we're back after that quick word from iRacing. All right, Zach.
Alrighty. Well, I guess I can get talking real quick with Logan Helton.
Yeah, we both can have a talk with him.
All right, yeah, you can add your question after I interview him. How about that?
Yep, go ahead.
All right, I'll go ahead and pull him up here. Hey, Logan, it's Zach up in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Yes, I do.
Hey, man, well, you came home in 3rd there after a wild green-white checker there. I believe you restarted 11th. Explain to us how you got actually to 3rd there after 2 laps.
Well, all I can say is that draft is an amazing thing. I just had to dodge people pretty much. I got on the outside of someone there. Yeah, it was just a lot. I don't even know if I remember everything that happened, but it was just I had to avoid a lot of people to get through that.
Yeah, that was a heck of a ride there, man. I must say, you drove the wheels off into getting back to 3rd. How was the racing overall tonight? Did you enjoy Michigan here with the new tire model?
Can you say the last part again?
Oh, did you enjoy Michigan with the new tire model?
Yeah, I actually did, even though it was sometimes frustrating knowing that you just used up your tires at the beginning of the run. It was, it's something new that we all got to learn, and we're still learning it, and it's cool. It's just making it more realistic and more strategy to it.
Yeah, definitely. We see that tonight. It was definitely some comers and goers with tires. It was interesting to see what this package was like that, but tonight you actually what was it, Robert? What is the winner take home for 3rd? I forgot now.
$10.
Oh, so you win $10 tonight. How's that feel before winning $10 here before 2020 kicks around here in 2 days?
I don't know. Maybe gives me more confidence knowing that I can avoid wrecks a lot better.
And that's a good thing to avoid. This definitely can cause a hindrance to your finishes, Logan. But before I let you go tonight, man, anybody want to send a shout out to?
Thank you to my real life sponsors, RGC Media and East Bay Landscaping. Thanks to all my family and friends that watch me race, and just you guys putting on the broadcast. And thank you to Santa Claus for getting me my new gear to race with.
Nice, very nice, Logan. I hope you had a great holidays. Actually, Robert, you actually,
Yeah.
I think you actually said something.
Yeah,
Say something.
yeah. I just got a little bone to pick with you. It's kind of a funny bone, but I got a bone to pick with you, Logan. You remember the Talladega race and you finishing third?
Sorry,
The Talladega
you-
race, you finished third, correct?
second.
Second. Okay, that's right. You finished second. My bad. But still, you remember how that race ended?
Yes.
How you got there? Well,
Yeah.
is this becoming a trend? Because you did it again.
Well, I hope so. I hope not to be in the back the whole race, but I hope to be able to avoid everything to get in the top 3.
Right. I mean, you did it at Talladega. You turned around and did it at Michigan. And I'm thinking, wow, this guy's making a trend. He knows how to win the money. You just sit in the back and let everybody wreck and go right through.
Yeah, that I can't remember. I may or may not have came down on Jim on that last caution. I can't remember, but either way, it was fun trying to get through the pack again. I've had to do that a lot recently, especially with how much just been having to avoid everything and just
Right.
getting in the back over and over. I hope it does become a trend.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, I'd take the trend if I'm winning money.
That's right. That's a good trend. That's a good trend. To be
I'll
able to
take
avoid
that
wrecks
trend.
and,
Yeah, I mean, crap. But all right, man. Well, I'll let you go and happy New Year's and be safe and enjoy your time with your family, bud.
You too. Have a good New Year's Eve.
You too, man.
Thank you very much, Logan. Good night. All right, that was our third place man of Logan Hilton. Good job by him tonight. Do you like to you want to talk to Mr. Yingling?
Yep, I see Larry came aboard, so yes, let's bring
All right, well, let's bring on Larry up here. You led a lot of laps tonight.
Larry, Robert up in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Oh man. All right. Well, hey man, you bring home $20 here tonight. You finished second. You led pretty many laps. How was the race overall for you out there with all the yellows and just how was the car for you, man? Because it was crazy watching.
The car handled great. Whoever put the setup together did a pretty good job. It was very stable. Early on in the race, I barely missed a wreck. Then after the restart, I got in the wreck, so I had to stay in the back the whole. I had to stay with Gabe Butler, my teammate, in the back just to avoid anything. But of course, no caution ever happened for a long time. I just had to use 2 tires, 4 tires, and whatever to get back up to the front.
Well, you made it up there. You got up to second place, man. How was the car on 2 tires? And to answer the question, who built the setup? That would actually be Charles Johnson that builds the setups here for you guys.
It was still stable, but I think it was a little more tighter.
Okay.
Just with right side tire.
All right, 10-4. All right, man. Well, hey, you finish off this 2019 strong. You get $20 for winning here tonight. You get ready to roll into the 2020 season. You ready for next year and all the racing that we got going on here at Area 51?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it.
10-4, 10-4. All right, man. Well, is there anybody you want to give a final shout out before I let you go? Celebrate here, bud. Your little bit of money. I'm assuming you'll put towards iRacing.
Oh yeah, I want to shout out my teammates for this race: Dude Conrad, Gabe Butler, Eric Laurie, Donald Tedeschi, Rob Malone, Logan Hilton, and Raymond Rittenauer.
10-4, 10-4. Wow, strong team there you got going on, man. These guys are going to get ready to roll into the 2020-19 season. I'll eventually write that all down and get teams and figure that all out. But, hey, man, congratulations again. And here up at Freaky Fast, Zach and me and Brian's not here tonight, but we want to wish you a happy New Year's, happy holidays, and hope you had a great Christmas, man.
You too. Thank you guys for doing the broadcast.
Not a problem, bud. You take care. And, again, happy New Year's, bud.
You too.
All right, that was Larry Yingling. Now, I actually did, well, while you were doing that, I was looking around. I do see someone, I'm not sure if that's him, but it says the Classy Clark. I'm not sure if
Classy
that's
Clark.
Brandon Clark, but
I wouldn't
yeah, I don't
know.
know. Yeah. If it is Brandon, make sure your name is on Discord, Brandon, so we can know. But
Yeah, I don't. Where's he at?
In Jupiter.
Well, bring him down a minute. See if it's.
All right.
I'll
We'll
find.
bring
Yeah,
him
I don't
there.
know who he is. Yeah, but
We'll find out.
Yeah,
I mean, his name is the Classy Clark, so I mean that
kind of matches.
yeah, right. So we'll see. All right, Robert, here you go.
Classy Clark. Is this Brandon Clark?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay. Hey, if you get a chance, can you change your name on Discord so we know who you are?
Yeah, I mean, I literally just joined the Discord
Oh,
an hour before the race even started.
All right. Well, hey, man. Well, I get to talk to the race winner here tonight. Congratulations, man, on getting the win here tonight at Area 51 here at Michigan. What a race! What a battle! You were in the back. You came up to the front. You were hard driving. So how's the setup for you and everything for tonight?
Oh, the setup was awesome. Towards the end of the race, it started getting pretty tight, but yeah, I really can't complain too much.
Oh, I wouldn't either, man. You flew through the field and you brought it home. You got the win. You were dicing and going through the field, and I was even talking through the broadcast, like, wow, man, he's like getting every position he can, and it was good because we had a long green flag run before that pit stop, and I was telling Zach, I'm like, is he burning off his tires and will he fall back? But the time that fuel run ran out, you were still up in like I think top 6, maybe top 10, and we were actually shocked that you held your ground that much. So what happened after that you fell back through the field a little bit? Because for you to get this win, unfortunately, the wreck happened in front of you and you flew through the field, but you were strong, man.
Mostly I just had a couple accidents on pit road, just little things I could have took care of, but it was just one of those things. It always happens to everybody. Just took the best of me, but luckily, like you were saying, I was able to drive the track as hard as I could.
10-4. All right, man. Hey, man, you win $30, and congratulations again on that. And hopefully you had a good Christmas. And we up here at Freaking Fast want to wish you a happy New Year's. But before we let you go, celebrate your first win here at Area 51, which I believe, right? This is your first win.
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay. Your first win here. Congratulations on that achievement too. Is there anybody you want to give a shout out to, bud?
Honestly, just Levi Cox. He's a good friend of mine, and this is our first race with Area 51, actually. So
okay. Yeah,
that's really about it.
Yeah, I noticed his name too, and he was fast too. Very fast driver up there. He led a lot of laps too. But all right, man. Well, happy New Year's. Be safe. Don't eat too much pork on New Year's, and enjoy your holiday and your New Year's Eve with your family and loved ones. And we'll get to talk to you in the next one, bud.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you guys for hosting this, and you guys have a good, safe holidays.
You too, bud. You too.
All right, that was your winner tonight, Brandon Clark in the 85. His first race here tonight, getting his win. So
win and
awesome
money.
job by him. Yeah, winning the $30, and Larry Yingling taking him second for 20, and Logan Helton pulling it out the magic bag there. Well, actually, got to say Brandon Clark too because he came from 7th, but Logan Helton came from 11th too. So that's just amazing stuff by them guys. But congrats to them.
Yeah, congratulations. Well, I do got the final results up. Zach, if you wanted to run through them real quick before we sign off here tonight.
Yeah, definitely. Coming home tonight with the victory is Brandon Clark. Second is Larry Yingling. Third place will go home to Logan Helton. Fourth, Raymond Rittenauer. Fifth, James Brooks. Sixth, Levi Cox. Seventh, Robert Richards. Gabe Butler will come home in 8th. Ninth is Ted Decker Jr. after coming back from 3 laps down, I believe, at one time. Gail Brooks, we talked to him at one point. He ended up in 10th there with a good, nice top 10. 11th is Josh Coley. And coming off 4 there, he was in the lead. So definitely unfortunate for him there to finish 11th. But Tom P. Labar there will take on 12th. 13th is Kyle Hess. Michael Spell, 14th. Charles Johnson, 15th. Dwight Plush 16th, Rob Malone 17th, James Ledford 18th, Eric Laurie 19th, Jack Walls 20th. 21st will be Ken Worley. 22nd is Corey Lane. 23rd is Bud Steele. 24th in the 24 car is Everett Lane. Duke Conrad will bring home the 25th position tonight after starting on the pole. 26th is Donald Stewart. Larry Stubblefield in 27th. Donald Sadusky in 28th. John Woodruff in 29th. Brian Kaufman 30th. Mike Morrison 31st. And rounding out your field, 142 laps down, is Diego Vasquez in 32nd.
All right, that's your unofficial results here tonight at Area 51. We want to say again, thank you to everybody out there that tuned in on the Facebook side and YouTube side. If you don't mind, we do much appreciate it if you hit that share button, subscribe button, like button, and follow button. So every time we do go live, you get a notification knowing that we're live here at Freaky Fast. Like I said, in the 2020 season, we'll be live with these guys Tuesday night with the Indy cars, Wednesday night with the trucks. Thursday night will be with the Cup cars, and then also the Cup cars, which is a super speedway series on Sunday night for the next 12 weeks, starting actually in 2 weeks. January 7th will be the first race, which is a Tuesday. But all right, Zach, well, my final thoughts about this race, just super speedway racing, tight battling, beating, banging. They got a good setup. They didn't use the iRacing default setup, and it's not much more I have to say to add on to that, unless you got anything there, bud.
Oh, no, it was just a great race. Long one, but great race in there between everybody. Congrats to Brandon pulling that out. That was amazing there at the end.
Yeah.
Area 51 always put on a heck of a show. So shout out to them guys, and can't wait to get 2020 kicked off so we'll be talking about the Area 51 guys a lot coming up very soon. So.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, 5 nights of Area 51. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun 2020 season. But, up here at Freaky Fast, to all the viewers out there, we want to say, hope you had a great holiday, great Christmas, spent good time with the loved ones. We want to say coming up here in 2 days, we got New Year's Eve. Please be safe. Don't drink and drive. Stay home or stay at the party or call a cab or Uber or whatever you want to call. But until then, we will see you in the 2020 season. God bless everybody. We love yous all. Peace out.
Bye, everybody.